Hey guys, it's your boy Watchalong back again with another video. Today we are obviously going to be watching Liverpool versus Brighton. Obviously Liverpool are on 89 points. Hopefully we can get another win today. That would be absolutely amazing. Let me just quickly, by the way, before we do get into it, feel free to leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. I just need to do a quick few things and then we'll be able to get this show on the road. Just wait up guys while I quickly just get it all sorted out. But yeah, I actually forgot as well. Wait up while we... Hello Javid, how you doing, man? How are you doing? For some reason the view account isn't popping up, but it's all good. Let's go. Okay, so yeah. Wait a minute, guys. Let's just. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that, man. Happy to hear that. All right. Hopefully Liverpool can get a win. The other games, I'll show you guys the lineups actually in a minute. If you guys are curious about who is starting for Liverpool and who is... Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. I just literally need to find the... YouTube can be a bit weird like that. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal though. Let's just quickly... Let me do that and let me do that. One's too much. Okay, let's go. Wait a minute, guys. Let me just quickly... Okay. Alright. Wait up, guys. Okay. Alright. So, I'm going to get the lineups up because Liverpool, as I said, going to be playing against... Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. Honestly, it is cool. But yeah, let's get into it. And yeah, so the lineup today, I'm actually very happy with. I'm very happy with Liverpool's lineup today. I will show you guys right now while we're... And I'll also show Brighton's lineup as well. The lineups, I'm very happy with Liverpool's lineup. Nico Williams is starting for the first time, which is great to see. Let me just quickly... Okay, let me just quickly get the lineups up quickly for you guys. You think Liverpool win 2-1? Yeah, actually, everybody leave their predictions in the chat. I'm going to quickly, as I said, just get the lineups for everyone. Let me, actually, best thing to probably do is... Okay. Okay, so the Liverpool lineup for today, I will quickly put it up. I'll probably put it at the bottom. Let me just quickly put it at the bottom for you guys to see. Liverpool lineup. And then let me just quickly get the text up. Okay. Oh my god, that is way too big. Let me just quickly try and sort this out. Oh my god. Okay, I've absolutely messed this up. Let me just quickly see if I can somehow make it a little bit smaller. No, that does not work. Is there any way of making it smaller? I have no idea. Text transform. Okay, no, none of that. Save. Let's see if I can make this a little bit smaller. Okay, no, it's not budging. Okay, what? Okay, no, that looks absolutely awful. I'm just going to delete that, but I'll read out the lineup now. Well, let me just quickly... I'm saying Salah... Man said Akinfenwa for Brighton. Akinfenwa does not play for Brighton. Alright. Oh, you have 50 that is a massive L. Massive rip there. Oh. No, Akinfenwa never played for Brighton, if I'm not mistaken. Akinfenwa never played for Brighton. But I'll read you guys out the Liverpool lineup for today, and I'll also read you out the Brighton lineup for today. I tried to put it up on the screen. It just didn't work. But, yes, I saw that. Leicester Vardy should have been sent off, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just my opinion anyway. So the Brighton lineup for today is, hello, Lissandro, how are you doing? Ryan in goal, Lamptey, Dunk, Webster, Stevens, and Burn in defence. Proper, Gross in midfield, and Trossard, Morpay, and McAllister as the front three. Then you've got Alisson in goal for Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Joe Gomez, Van Dijk, and Nico Williams making his first Premier League start after showing a few good performances at right back, but this time he looks like he's going to be in left back now. We've got Gini Wijnaldum, Henderson, and Keita. I'm assuming Henderson's going to be playing in a defensive midfield role. And then we've got a front three, which is going to be maybe Keita might be going out wide on the left. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, but Oxlade-Chamberlain, Salah, and Firmino. So strong lineup from Liverpool. Hopefully a good result as well to come with it. You guys leave your predictions down in the chat. I do think Nketiah should have been a red card. However, I do think Arsenal should have been a red card as well. Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with you. I think Arsenal, it was a leg breaker. 100% it was a leg breaker, but at the same time, so was, it was literally right to the face, and I think there was intent to it. So I think Jamie Vardy should have also been sent off as well. And that could have changed the game. Because, yeah, Arsenal, especially in the first half, looked like they were going to get a few goals. But, you know, that's the game, isn't it? You know, sometimes, even with VAR, you know, there's still controversies because sometimes things go for you and sometimes things don't go against you. Liverpool game is starting in about 10 minutes, I believe. I believe it's starting in 10 minutes. I've got, as I said, the stream up. It's all good compared to last time when it was not working fine. It is working perfectly this time round, so there won't be a delay. There won't be any of that sort. But yeah, you guys feel free to leave your predictions in the chat. Javid said 2-1 to Liverpool. I'm going to go for 4-1 win. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, this is the thing. It works both ways, you know. Even though Arsenal had a few decisions go against them, by the same token, you have to take your chances, you know. The game, Arsenal fans would not be talking about these, you know, incidences if Arsenal had won, you know, 3-1 or something. That's the way I look at it, you know. As much as I can get, and you know, sometimes I get annoyed with certain decisions not going our way, but at the end of the day, you have to also perform, because if you perform very well and, you know, you get the goals past them, and you should do, you know, as much as, you know, because there's a lot of times when I've been annoyed. For example, the United game where we drew 1-1, there was a few decisions that didn't go away, but at the end of the day, we should have beaten them. And that's the way it is sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes it does happen. But yeah, no probs, man, no probs. By the way, everyone in the stream, feel free to leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. That would be much appreciated. The game is kicking off in about 8 minutes. So yeah, hopefully in about 5 minutes we'll probably see the Guard of Honor and all of that good stuff. You know what? Let me just quickly, while you know, the lineup and all of that is going to be shown, I will actually show you guys the lineup for today. As courtesy of BBC Radio 5 Live. So while we're doing that, let me just quickly put this picture on. Just so that you guys can see the lineup. Because yeah, let me just quickly go on to images. I don't know if this is going to work, so bear with me. However, if it does, that'll be absolutely great. Okay, for some reason, where is the image? Let me just save image as. Okay. This PC download. Okay. Okay, there we are. I found it now. I found it and now I've lost it. Where is it? Where are you, picture? Picture. Where the hell are you? I'm going to try and find it though. Just to show you guys the lineup for today's game. If I maybe go like this, that might help. Some reason it's still not showing. Let me maybe go with a list view instead and maybe it'll show there. Again, why is it not showing? What's the actual file called? Let's see. I have no idea why this is not showing. Let's see. Nope, none of these. Okay. Let me just quickly check with you guys quickly, just to see what the file name is called, and then I'll hopefully be able to find it. ECB. Let me just find ECB. And then hopefully that will come up. Okay, that's weird. Okay, well, guys, let me just quickly check. I'm really sorry about this, guys. I'm really sorry. Let's see if it shows in folder. Come on, show it. Ugh. I'm so sorry about this, man. I'm really sorry about this, guys. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, now I see it. Okay, let me just quickly move this out. I'm really sorry about this, guys. For some reason, the pictures just aren't showing. So let me just do it like this, and hopefully with this I can actually get you guys the photo that I was trying to find for you guys. However, now it's just being all weird. That's the best way I can describe it. Okay, we may have to go for a different approach, and I think that approach is, yeah, it's going to be a completely different approach. Window capture. Okay. No, not that one. Let's go with, where is it? Okay, this isn't working either. Oh my god, nothing's working. Like, generally speaking, nothing is working here. Remove that. I'm really sorry about this, guys, because I'm trying to like find the, yeah, this window capture thing, and for some reason it's not showing, which is again very annoying. But let's get the timer ready for the game, because the Brighton players are out there. Sorry about the train, guys, but the Brighton players are out ready to give Liverpool a guard of honour. There's 3 minutes till kickoff. Let's see what Liverpool can do. The lineup, as I mentioned before, I'd say a pretty strong lineup from Liverpool, but with a few changes. A bit of youth has been put in, so very happy with that. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it now. Okay, for some reason that picture's just not showing up. Okay, anyway, the Liverpool game is about to start. As I said before, feel free to leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. But yeah, the guard of honour, Henderson is walking out, ready to, you know, guard of honour given by the Brighton players. Yeah, so all of them clapping for the Premier League champions. Nico Williams starting for the first time. Interesting to see how Liverpool are going to set up, because obviously Oxlade-Chamberlain is playing instead of Mane. So I don't know whether Naby Keita is going to probably maybe go out on the left, or whether Oxlade-Chamberlain is going to go out on the left. Maybe a different different formation potentially. I'm not too sure, but it's a different lineup. It's a bit of a different lineup. Obviously Nico Williams as well, who's traditionally a right back from what I've seen. However, it looks like he might be playing out on the left today. So yeah, as I said, it's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen with Liverpool game today. But yeah, let's Brighton lineup is being shown. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 with Tariq Lamptey, Adam Webster, Lewis Dunk as captain, Dan Burn playing left back, and Lamptey playing right back, Matt Ryan in goal, David Propper, and Dale Stephens as the two holding midfielders, and then Pascal Gross, Trossard, and Alexis McAllister as the attacking midfielders, with Neil Maupay up top. Now, we'll see. And now the Liverpool lineup, what they've got put here is Oxlade-Chamberlain out on the left and Naby Keita in midfield, Nico Williams playing left back, and Trent playing right back. But the rest of the team, there's been two changes from the last team. Actually, no, 2 or 3. I'm trying to think now. But yeah, 2 or 3 changes from the last team. Hopefully, as I said, it's a very strong team nevertheless. Backline, I said, more or less changed. Robertson is on the bench though. Shaqiri isn't on the bench this time round, which is pretty interesting. But Minamino is. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what is going to happen. We're almost a minute till kickoff, or basically a minute to go for kickoff. Let's see if Liverpool can get the win. Before we do get into it, feel free to leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. That would be much appreciated. Hello Risky, how are you doing? Yeah, I should really lift up the seat because it's quite low at the moment. Let's see, how do I lift it up again? I actually forgot how to lift up the seat, which is crazy. How do I lift this up again? I swear there's like a lever or something. Ah, there we go. Hello Uthman. Uthman, how you doing, man? How you doing, Uthman? Nazir, how you doing? Let me just quickly move the camera a little bit up so you guys can see a little bit more. There we go. That is perfect. I'm good as well, man. I'm good as well. Liverpool game is about to kick off in a minute. Klopp is sitting down. Alisson is praying to the gods, or the god. I think he only believes in one god. But yeah, let's get into it. Nane on the bench for today. Will Liverpool need him? That is the question. Hey, that's good. Oh yeah, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. I completely forgot. I'm sorry. I said I was going to say happy birthday to you. And yeah, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. How you doing? How's your birthday been? It's also my cousin's birthday, by the way. So happy birthday to Risky and happy birthday to my cousin Iban. Yeah. Hope both of you guys having a nice day. Liverpool players kneeling for the Black Lives Matter movement because, yeah. Let's go. Brighton starting, kicking off the game from left to right. Game has officially started. Yeah, let's see. Brighton have now hoofed the ball up, and Joe Gomez tries to win a header, but Henderson manages to win the ball back. Gini Wijnaldum is being very sloppy on the ball. Brighton do a back heel, and Neil Maupay is running through, but Alisson manages to recollect. Hey, that's good, man. I'm happy for you. Happy for you. Alisson throws the ball out wide into Trent Alexander-Arnold, and at the moment, from the looks of things, I'm trying to see who's playing out on the left, or maybe they're playing a 4-2-3-1 Liverpool, because Gini Wijnaldum, let's see. Okay, it may be a 4-2-3-1, but Oxlade-Chamberlain's out on the left. He's got the ball past Lamptey, plays into Nico Williams. He's quite advanced forward, back into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain goes in for the cross, but it gets headed out, and the ball's picked up by Brian. I believe Trossard's on the ball, plays it into David Proper into Dunk. Brian doing very well to play it out from the back right now. Managed to beat the Liverpool press. Nico, and now it is on the right-hand side of Brighton. Brighton look for the ball in behind. However, there does look like Maupay is in an offside position. However, Brighton already trying to find the balls in behind. But yeah, Neil Maupay there almost getting in behind, but he looked offside. Even, you know, if it was offside, obviously VAR would have gone in through with it, but it was a definite offside there. And Trent has now got the ball following from the free kick, switches it into Nico Williams. Trent 1.0 to Trent 2.0. That is Nico Williams, ladies and gentlemen. But Brighton have got the ball back, and it's yeah, so far nothing much. No chances. At the moment, the way Liverpool is setting up, it does look like maybe Navigator is probably the one going the furthest forward. But Oxlade-Chamberlain at the moment is playing on the left-hand side, which is a position we haven't really seen that much of him. But Nico Williams has got the ball here on the left-hand side, cuts inside onto his favoured right foot, plays it back into Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum into Henderson. Yeah, it looks more of a 4-2-3-1 today, to be fair. Gini Wijnaldum and Henderson playing quite deep. Salah's got the ball now on the right-hand side, plays into Trent. Trent back into Salah. Salah into Joe Gomez. Gomez into Virgil van Dijk. And Nico Williams here, he's got the ball. Does a nice little turn. Absolutely brilliant drop of the shoulder there. He's still got the ball. He turns back on himself and plays into Gini Wijnaldum, who, yeah. So far, we do look like looking quite sharp, but Nico Williams there tried to play the ball into in the middle, I believe into Oxlade-Chamberlain, but it does get dispossessed and the ball goes back straight to Ryan. Ryan into dunk, and but yeah, it's an interesting setup because, as I said, it's at times it looks like a traditional 4-3-3, but when we're off the ball, it looks like a 4-3-3, but in attack, it looks more of a 4-2-3-1 with Gini Wijnaldum and Henderson dropping more deep and Keita just being very, very advanced, more than what he normally is. So, yeah, pretty interesting at the moment. Yeah, Gini Wijnaldum right now occupying the left back, well, yeah, not the left back spot, but fairly deep. And, yeah, but to be fair, I think it's a 4-3-3. I'm pretty sure it's a 4-3-3. I think at the start it looked more of a 4-2-3-1, but at the moment it's a 4-3-3. And a brilliant cross there from Trent. It falls into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain with the shot, and it's blocked and gone out for a corner. It was close. It was close. Close there. Nice, brilliant ball there from Virgil van Dijk. He played it into Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent looks for the early cross. Salah, borderline offside. It falls into not Oxlade-Chamberlain, Roberto Firmino, sorry. Don't know why I got them mixed up. And Firmino there with the red hair. Still disappointed that not the rest of the team did that. But yeah, Trent has got the corner from the left-hand side. He's going for the in-swinger. Hopefully that means Nico Williams is going to occupy the right-hand side, because that was the problem that we were having in this Liverpool City game. And it's crossed in and it's been cleared out. Naby Keita tries to win it, but gives away in the foul in the process just outside the Brighton box. They try to take it quickly, but Liverpool managed to get into position well, and they've played it back into Stevens. Plays out, no, not Stevens. I am absolutely not with it today. Wait a minute, guys. Okay. Wait a minute, guys. Okay. Alright, let's see. So, Naby Keita. He's okay, Naby Keita is pressed very well. Plays into Firmino. Into Salah. It's a goal! Liverpool 1-0 up. That's what we're talking about. Naby Keita with the assist. Salah got the goal. What a beautiful finish there from Mohamed Salah to make it 1-0. I was trying to... No, not 1-0 Brighton, sorry. 1-0 Liverpool. Brilliant press there from Naby Keita. Matt Ryan tries to play it. David Proper gets dispossessed. Naby Keita with a quick pass on his left foot, and Salah with a nice little finish into the bottom left-hand corner. Mohamed Salah, assist from Naby Keita, very simple pass. Firmino does let it roll past him, and Brighton paying for their mistakes. It was very poor there. Salah making it 1-0, and I think I put a bet. I put a cheeky little bet on, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Did I actually end up putting the bet on? Please tell me I did. I'm pretty sure I put a bet on Salah to score first. And if that's the case, that is brilliant. Let me check. I'm pretty sure I put a bet on Salah to score first. Yeah, I did. I actually put a bet on for Salah to score first. So that's ended up good. Yeah, I put a bet for Salah to score first. So that was great. Who's Neil Maupay? Neil Maupay. But yeah, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. 1-0 Liverpool. Mohamed Salah with the goal. Nice little goal. Brilliant press there from Naby Keita. And yeah, I'm very happy. Naby Keita again with his second assist in as many games. But yeah, Liverpool have got the ball. Firmino into Henderson, back. Henderson then tries to play a ball into Mohamed Salah, but it goes straight back into Ryan, and it's gone into Tariq Lamptey. But yeah, he's still on the ball now. Plays it back, and yeah, into Webster. Webster has got the ball. He's trying to drive a little bit, and he has managed to get past Firmino. But Keita wins the ball back into Firmino. Firmino into Salah. A bit of a weak pass. Henderson goes for the shot. And what a goal! Henderson. Ooh la la. Henderson with an absolute banger. What a banger there. Oh my God. Henderson has made it 2-0 in 8 minutes. Again, Henderson does the press. Keita wins the ball. Plays it into Firmino. Firmino into Salah. It gets tackled. And Henderson with an absolute banger of a goal. You know, wraps his foot around the ball from about 25 yards out. And Matt Ryan tries to get to it. And it's a brilliant goal. Brilliant finish there. 8 minutes in, basically. And it's 2-0 for Liverpool. Brilliant stuff there. Naby Keita doing this thing. Liverpool running riot at the moment. 2-0. After seeing City win 5-0 against Newcastle, Liverpool are like, yeah, we've got to show them that who the real champions are. And that's a brilliant finish there from Jordan Henderson. And wouldn't surprise me if this game's going to end up like 5-0. Honestly, we've been playing very well. However, Joe Gomez has gone down, sadly, and I don't know what's happening here. Let's see. Hopefully he's going to be fine. If not, that probably means that Lovren's going to have to come on. But yeah, 4-0. I'm going to go 5-0. I think at the moment Liverpool have been fairly convincing. And yeah, I don't know exactly what the injury entails. However, the paramedics are coming onto the pitch for... Oh no, sorry, for McAllister. He's got he's bleeding from his head. The Argentine with a very British name is bleeding from his head. I believe he's Argentinian anyway. But yeah, I don't know what's happened here. I think maybe from the header from Joe Gomez. I thought Joe Gomez was the one down and injured, but they're focusing a lot on Brighton's manager. And let's have a look again. They're showing the goal, the first goal anyway, as I said, assist from Naby Keita following a brilliant press. And again, this is what Naby Keita was meant to be here for, you know, pressing, bringing an addition up top, but also, you know, in defence as well. But, you know, I thought it was a poor pass from Firmino, but then Henderson with a, you know, Salah gets dispossessed. It's a brilliant finish there. Brilliant finish there from Jordan Henderson from outside the box. Don't know how many goals he scored now this season, but probably about 5 or 6 already for this season. But yeah, that was a brilliant finish there from Jordan Henderson. Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, McAllister has gone off. I think they're just going to treat the wound. I highly suspect that he's going to come off the pitch after a little cut. But the ball's been played back from the throw-in to Alisson Becker, and Liverpool get the ball with Joe Gomez, who is fine. I was a bit worried. 10 minutes have been played. I was a little bit worried about Joe Gomez, but he's fine. But the ball's switched into Nico Williams from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Nico Williams goes onto his right foot. It is shot, very poor shot, cleared by Webster. And yeah, so far so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Joe Gomez goes for the header. However, it is won by Proper, who, you know, was at fault for the first goal. I'm probably trying to make amends for the mistake. And yeah, Matt Ryan has got the ball here. Who's he going to try and play it to? He plays it out wide into Lamptey into Webster. They're in around in the box. They go for the switch. However, Liverpool do manage to recoup, and it is a throw-in by the halfway line. I ended up getting gold 1, bro. I ended up bottling it. Gold 1. It wasn't my best. Wasn't the best. Speaking of FIFA, Divock Origi has got a card, which is great. I've been waiting for that for ages, and now he's finally got one. So that's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, Liverpool controlling the ball. I think the game's already been won. I'm just hoping that Liverpool get a few more goals now. And Salah has tried to play the ball into Nico Williams. It gets cleared, but Henderson now plays into Nico Williams. Is Nico Williams going to get to it? He tries to, but it is a goal kick for Brighton. McAllister has returned back onto the pitch. And yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, so far, Liverpool playing very well. 2 goals, one from Mohamed Salah and one from Jordan Henderson. Very good goals. 1 assist from, I think, Salah. I don't know if it will count as a Salah assist, but Brighton are trying to play the ball out from the back. And it's just resorted to Liverpool getting the ball midway into the Brighton half, and Trent has played the ball into Roberto Firmino. Roberto Firmino has touched it down, however makes a very poor touch and gives the ball away, and Brighton are trying to get the ball on the counter-attack. Let's see what happens here. They switch it, but Virgil van Dijk has missed the ball. They flicked it up, but however Alisson does a nice header. Poor mistake there from Virgil van Dijk there. Something that is very rare to see from Virgil van Dijk. And Gini Wijnaldum has now slipped, but he's able to play back into Nico Williams. He clears it out, and it is a throw-in for Brighton, about 30 metres into the Liverpool half. A bit of a mistake there, though, from Van Dijk. You know, thought he was going to be able to get to it, misses the ball, And luckily, being Alisson, manages to clear his lines. And yeah, Brighton have got a free kick 12 minutes in. And yeah, so far Brighton not really any chances. They tried to get him behind, but nothing much. Liverpool, the only 2 chances they've had were the 2 goals. I mean, the second one I can't even say was a chance. It was just a brilliant long shot from Henderson, but the first one was a very, very good chance there. And yeah, throw in now for Brighton after Nico Williams gets a block in. Lamptey there to take it. Let's see who he's going to go for. Let's see. He plays it back. But, you know, proper, again, not having the best of games, gives the ball away, and it's now a throw-in for Liverpool, just about in the halfway line, midway through the pitch. Nico Williams here to take. Let's see. He does a long throw into Roberto Firmino, who's dropped in quite deep, as he usually does. Plays into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez into Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, K41, man. It's just the only way I can get the timer, so it's kind of like a countdown. But Kate has played into Salah, and Salah's hit it straight. It looked like he was in offside position, but Matt Ryan picks it up pretty easily. And yeah, good pass. And yeah, Salah was in an offside position, but it was a good drive there from Naby Keita. And then again, it was on Salah's weak foot. It wasn't going to be able to get that much power, but it was a very, you know, very good move there from Liverpool. Being very dominant as well, to be fair, at the moment. I mean, it is suspected when we're playing against Brighton, but, you know, it is the Premier League at the end of the day. But Nico Williams there plays a brilliant switch ball into Trent Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool just doing the same thing, you know, the switching. It's brilliant so far. It's brilliant so far. I'm loving the football that we're playing. Nico Williams looking very, very exciting, as he always does. Every single cameo he makes, he's exciting as hell. As I said, he's Trent 2.0 in my opinion. Chelsea fans will talk about Reece James and all of that. United fans talk about Wan-Bissaka, but bro, we've got two of some of the. I know I'm gassing him up, but we've got two of the best right backs in the Premier. I don't even care. I know he's only played a few games, but I'm gonna gas him up. The rules, the rules. By the way, K41, what team do you support, and what's your prediction for the game? And it is a goal kick for Brighton. I am absolutely starving at the moment. After this game, I'm 100% getting food. But yeah. But yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. So, free kick for Liverpool after you know, a battle, you know, an aerial duel in the middle of the pitch. Liverpool have got a free kick. They're currently focusing on the 2 youngsters on the bench today, Curtis Jones and Harvey Elliott. Obviously, Curtis Jones did get a goal in the last game against Aston Villa, which basically won the game. And Maupay has just put a foul on Jordan Henderson after very good press, you know, pretty decent pressing there from Brighton. But Jordan Henderson is still down, holding his ankle. Don't know whether he's fine or not. I think he's going to be fine. He's in a little bit of discomfort there. I don't think there was any malice towards it, but he did put a little bit of his studs up. It was more of like a little stamp. Let's have a look at it in slow motion. His studs are on his ankle from Neil Maupay. However, I don't think that's a yellow card or a red card. It's just a bit of a late challenge. But Jordan Henderson is fine. He just got the ball here, underhit a little bit, but it goes straight to Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez into Trent Alexander-Arnold. Misplaces the pass, but manages to recoup the ball. Joe Gomez gets the ball, however, heads it poorly into Trossard, but Trossard manages, tries to pass it in behind. Henderson manages to pick it up, and now it is a throw-in for Liverpool after Henderson tries to play the ball out, but it gets blocked by Trossard. And yeah, it's a throw-in just, you know, in the final third. But 17 minutes played, more or less. Liverpool currently 2-0 up. Are following goals from Jordan Henderson and Mohamed Salah. Trent here taking a throw in. Nobody really making a run, but he finds Oxlade-Chamberlain. He tries to flick it onto Roberto Firmino. It goes into Salah. Salah plays it into Firmino. Firmino slips again, and it's been given as a foul. There is no advantage played. Liverpool, Nico Williams was literally through there. There should have been an advantage played, in my opinion. The referee did a pretty bad job. I don't even think it was a foul in the first place. Oh, actually, was it a foul? However, the referee shouldn't have given a foul. He should have played advantage. It was very unfair there. Let's have a look here. Was it a foul? Okay, it kind of looks like a foul. I thought Firmino slipped there, to be fair. However, free kick has been taken quickly into Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah on the right-hand side. Does a cross in. Tries to play into Roberto Firmino. However, it does go out for a goal kick. Let's see. By the way, everyone in the stream, feel free to leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. That would be much appreciated. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Nope. Let's see. Ball's been kicked out. Virgil van... Okay, let's see. Brighton have got the ball in the middle of the pitch. Naby Keita is pressing them. Okay, wait, let me a minute, guys. Let me just check a quick few things. Okay, bye. Okay, wait. Okay, McAllister's got the ball, and it's been... Okay. Trossard tried to get a shot off. It's been blocked, and it's gone out for a Brighton corner, sorry. Let me just quickly check something. I'm going to quickly have a look to see if okay, corner's been taken. Brighton have got the ball. They try and play it in behind. However, nobody picks it up, and it is a goal kick for Liverpool. Let's see what happens here. Okay, perfect. All right, brilliant shot. I mean, it was a brilliant block there from Nico Williams. Brilliant block there for the chance that Brighton almost... I think Alisson would have got to it, in my opinion, but... It was a brilliant block there for Nico Williams, making a very good debut for Liverpool, obviously, in the Premier League. He's always been, as I said, whenever he's come on, he's been very good. But Gini Van Aaden's got the ball in the middle of the pitch, plays into Naby Keita, who's on the right-hand side, gets past very well against McAllister. McAllister goes into, Naby Keita goes into Virgil van Dijk. Nico Williams has got the ball, plays into Roberto Firmino, who is a bit deep, goes for a little drive. Roberto Firmino does a beautiful turn. He's still turning, and he's played it into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain cuts inside, plays into Nico Williams. Nico Williams is going to look for the cross. Nope. He goes for the chop, plays it into Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson plays it into Gini Van Aalden. Not Gini Van Aalden. Joe Gomez, who plays into Trent, who finds Nico Williams out wide on the left. What's Nico Williams going to do? Is he going to go onto his right-hand side? Yes, he is. He crosses it in. Roberto Firmino tries to get the header. It's just a little bit over him. Salah manages to get the ball, plays into Naby Keita. Naby Keita into Trent. Trent crosses it in. It gets blocked. Now Salah's got the ball. He crosses it in again. It gets cleared by Webster, Liverpool, and it goes out for a throw-in on the right-hand side. Nico Williams said he's been very exciting so far, if I'm being honest. Very exciting. Let's see. Wait a minute, guys. Let me just quickly check a few things. Okay. Let's see. So, wait. Was that not a free kick? Interesting. Okay. Ball's been cleared out. More play on Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez wins that battle. Henderson gets the ball. Tries to play a ball over the top. It is aimless, and it falls straight into Burn. And it is now a throw-in for Brighton inside their own half. Yeah, so far the game has quieted down, obviously, since Liverpool got the 2 goals fairly early on. But yeah, 21 minutes played. Liverpool dominating chances, well, not possession. They're on 52% possession. Have had 1 corner, 3 shots on target, and yeah, Brighton have only had that 1 shot, which I don't understand how it wasn't counted for a shot on target. However, yeah, it is what it is. But let's see. Let's see what happens here. Lamptey has got the ball, tries to get past Nico Williams, which he does. Nico Williams has fallen over. Lamptey still got the ball, but Jordan Henderson recovers well and manages to get a free kick out of it. But yeah, Lamptey did very well there to get past Nico Williams. Listen. Wait, well over Pele. Who are you on about, by the way? I don't get what you mean, Cohen. Oh, Welbeck. Oh, right. I was thinking who we were on about. Welbeck. That was a very good goal from him yesterday. The bicycle kick. You would not expect that from Welbeck. But Welbeck is, yeah. Bro, he's a G, fam. He's an absolute G. But, yeah, there's a current water break at the moment for, obviously, both teams. And, yeah, hopefully we can keep up. I think Liverpool got this game well and truly won. Maybe I'm being a bit too big-headed, but Liverpool, whenever they go ahead, they don't tend to lose. So I'm gonna go with my gut again, and I'm joking. I'm not going with gut. I'm just going with just sheer facts and thinking that Liverpool are going to get the win in this game. It's already 2-0 after 20 minutes. The game has died down a little bit. The pressing isn't as high, obviously. The first goal and the second goal came from good pressing movements. Oh, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Cohen, man. How was your birthday anyway? Obviously, Watford did win, but apart from that, how was it? Let's see. Wait, is Glenn Murray actually warming up? Please don't tell me he is. Please don't tell me Glenn Murray is warming up. Oh, he actually is. Interesting. Interesting. Glenn Murray is actually warming up. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. By the way, on the stream, feel free to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys aren't new to the channel. And if you're watching the game, feel free to give me your opinions or, you know, anything like that, or your predictions. Currently 2-0. I'm good for esports, man. How about you? You know, very happy Liverpool winning 2-0. Playing very well. Naby Keita doing very well as well. Yeah, I know work is jarring, man. It is, you know, but you gotta get the bread somehow. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, Trossard, Neil Maupay is on the ball, plays into David Proper. David Proper is trying to look for the ball in behind, which he does manage to find. Brilliant 1-2, but Nico Williams does very well to recover, and it's a throw-in for Brighton. Let's see what happens here. Bro, Naby Keita's got an assist and was part of the first goal, so hey. My agenda's moving. My agenda's I said, once Naby Keita starts playing games, he's going to be different gravy. And guess what? He is today. He is today. But, oh wait. Ball's been played over the top. Into Trossard. And Brighton scored. It looks like Brighton have scored, but it is offside. Was a nice ball over the top. Now, was that offside? They might go to VAR. It does look offside. However, you know VAR. However, was the next bit offside? No, that was not offside. So this could potentially go into VAR. Is it going to? I think it was offside though, in my opinion. Yeah, it was. It was. Pascal Gross, brilliant ball there into Pascal Gross, but wasn't enough for Brighton to get the goal, and it was not offside. I thought it wasn't, but you never know, do you? You know, the way they draw the lines and all that, you never know. But, yeah, Nico Williams has got the ball here on the left-hand side. Oxlade-Chamberlain, who, yep, today is playing on the left-hand side. He's driving 2-2. Oh, brilliant pass there. Brilliant 1-2 with Roberto Firmino, and it is a corner for Liverpool. Brilliant 1-2 there. Oxlade-Chamberlain linking up with Roberto Firmino. However, Lamptey, who's played very well for Brighton today, does enough to recover and give it as a corner for Liverpool. I was gonna say Brighton, but no, it's not Brighton. It is Liverpool. Yeah, so far very good. That was not a penalty either. But yeah, very good play so far. Corner taken by Liverpool by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Nice cross in, and it's been headed out. And it's been poorly cleared. Oxlade-Chamberlain goes for the little drive. And Pascal Gross manages to clear it out, but it goes straight into Nico Williams. He gets the ball, cuts inside, gets tackled, and Gini Wijnaldum tried to get the ball, but Brighton are looking to be on the counter-attack. They're running. McAllister is still running. Joe Gomez, he skips past Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez crosses it in, and oh, okay. It manages to go over the head of Naby Keita, and it goes into Neil Maupay, and Alisson makes a brilliant save, and on the rebound, Naby Keita clears it out for a corner. Definitely, I'd say very good chances there from Brighton. Naby Keita just wasn't expecting it, I should say. And, yeah, I mean, it was poor, very lazy there from Naby Keita. And, but, you know, gives out for a corner. Now it is a corner for Brighton. Yeah, and Liverpool very lucky. If it wasn't for Alisson, it would have been a goal there. 2-1 and Brighton are back into the game. But it is a corner for Brighton. It's crossed in, headed out by big Virgil van Dijk. And wait. Okay, nope. Salah almost trying to get the ball onto past Lamptey. But he plays it back into the goalkeeper, who plays it basically into Van Dijk, who does a nice little backwards header into Alisson Becker, who gives it to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's currently on the left-hand side, plays it into Naby Keita. You already know what I'm going to do. He crosses it in, a brilliant cross, and however, it does get cleared by Webster, and Brighton are now trying to get the ball back. Naby Keita tries to get the ball from Trossard. Not Trossard, sorry. I believe McAllister, I believe. Nah, bro, I need a co-commentator. See is when I get a co-commentator. But yeah, so far, as I said, Liverpool been a bit more controlling. But speaking of it, as I said, I was going to say they've not been pressing as much. And Oxlade-Chamberlain's been smacked around the face. Not something you see every day by Webster. He's holding his eyes. He can't see. Yeah, I don't know about Ethan, you know. He'll probably say he'll get mixed up with what balls, are on the pitch. So, you don't want to see that. But, yeah, Brighton have got the ball, playing it onto the right-hand side. Tried to play it to Lamptey, but it goes out for a throw-in for Liverpool inside their own half. And, yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain is still holding his eye. He can't see anything, and he's a bit annoyed because he can't see Perry Edwards from the Little Mix, when he gets back home, sadly. But let's see what's happening. I think he's fine now. I think he's going to be, nothing that an eye can't do. Okay, wait. Okay. Gini Wijnaldum's played into Joe Gomez. He plays it into Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's gone back onto the right-hand side. He plays into Mohamed Salah, who's just by the byline. Into Roberto Firmino inside, who plays it into Nico Williams. A nice, poor ball. And Lamptey does very well. It goes into Davy Proper. And, sorry, it's a free kick now for Brighton after Nico Williams does a bit of a late challenge on Lamptey, who I said has been playing very well for. He's probably been one of Brighton's best players so far. But it looks like Liverpool have got back into the rhythm after not the best performance against Aston Villa and a very poor performance against Man City. But Liverpool looking on it, looking in the groove, and in control, if I'm being honest. Brighton have had a few chances, but overall, Liverpool have been in control of the game. Defensively, looks fairly solid. And but as I say that, McAllister's got the ball, tries to play into Trossard. And, oh my God, Jordan Henderson tried playing back. Morpay wasn't quick enough to actually intercept the ball, and that could have been a goal. But Alisson tried to start a quick counter-attack, but it wasn't enough. And Oxlade-Chamberlain was free, but wasn't there enough. Wasn't, obviously quick enough because he would have to be the speed of sound. But Naby Keita does very well to dispossess it. Plays into Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain cuts inside. Plays into Roberto Firmino. Firmino tries to go for the shot, but it was a very weak and tame shot. Sadly, wasn't able to get it down. But again, another chance crew started by Naby Keita pressing. Brilliant. Him pressing up top, it reminds me of when we played against Huddersfield last season, when he scored it within like 10 seconds, just pressing the ball high up the pitch. And he's playing very well so far. I know I've got my Naby Keita agenda, and you guys know I love Naby Keita, but honestly, he's been brilliant today. Yeah, it's been brilliant so far. But yeah, Lamptey on the right-hand side, plays it back into Webster. Webster plays it back into Matt Ryan. Ryan plays out wide into Burn. And yeah, I can't. But yeah, nice ball there from Pascal Gross. Pascal Gross into Burn, and Naby Keita blocks it, and it's another throw-in for Brighton. Honestly, man, he's great. Like he's a great player, but yeah. Oh, if you're on my channel, hey, that would be great. But yeah, let's see. It's been played over the top. Joe Gomez does well to recoup. Gini Wijnaldum gets in front of Pascal Gross. Drives, does a nice, carries the ball brilliantly. Plays into Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah finds Nico Williams outside, who's got plenty of space. Is he going to get onto his right foot? Let's see. Yes, he is. He tries to play into Roberto Firmino, but he gets headed out by Dunk. Dunk into Naby Keita. Naby Keita into Trent. plays it back into Gini Wijnaldum, who's inside the box, who plays it back out to Trent, who looks for the cross into Roberto Firmino. Firmino tries to find the header. It goes into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain doesn't do, hasn't got enough to get onto it, and Brighton regroup and get the ball. Lamptey plays it into Trossard, who then plays it back into Lamptey. Lamptey into Stevens, sorry, who plays into Webster. Webster, poor ball there from Pascal Gross, who it goes straight into the feet of Virgil van Dijk. Alisson's got the ball. He's pretty far out, kicks out on his left foot, gives the ball away, but Henderson gets the ball back, and Nico Williams tries to play it, and Proper has done well to get the ball back. And Neal Maupay is one-on-one with Joe Gomez. What's he going to do? He cuts inside, hits onto his left foot, but Virgil van Dijk gets the block in. And yeah, bro. Hey, but the thing is, though, that you don't notice about Firmino, yeah, he doesn't get the goals, but even the goal that Liverpool scored to go ahead against Aston Villa, which I didn't even see, but the Firmino drags defenders and stuff out of position, and that's the thing. Like, the perfect thing about Roberto Firmino, and the brilliant thing is, if you ever get the ability to, if you ever have the chance to watch Liverpool live, is that Roberto Firmino is the kind of player that, if you don't watch him, you won't notice not notice what he does, but you'll watch the game differently. But if you watch Firmino, you'll see the game in a completely different light. Like, he will do things in a different way that you don't see. It's not stuff as noticeable as as an Aubameyang and stuff like that. But what he does, he can bring plays. And if you watch Villa, Roberto Firmino, as soon as he came on, the game changed. Liverpool played much better. They were much fluid. They were much better in attack, as I said. And as I said, Roberto Firmino, for me, he's not one for the goals. When he does get a goal, it's great, but he adds more to the game than just goals. He's not a player that is going to get 20 goals this season, but can change a game just from his movement, his pressing, and so many different things. But yeah. But Brighton have got the ball here with Neal Maupay around 20 yards out. He plays it into... is that a goal? Nice block there from, I believe, McAllister. And, Brighton have got the ball back. They're playing a bit better now. Lamptey has got the ball. He's got past a few players, but it's out for a throw-in for Liverpool. Let's see. But it was a very good chance there. Very good chance there for Brighton. Who was it? Yeah, it was Trossard there with the shot, and Trent does very well. Trent does very well there to block it. But Nico Williams heads it out. It falls straight into Proper. Proper into Lamptey. Lamptey tries to play a nice ball, but Proper and Lamptey weren't on the same wavelength. And it's led to Alisson playing the ball into Firmino. Firmino trying to play the ball over the top into Gini Wijnaldum, but Gini Wijnaldum, he gets headed away. And now Brighton on the attack. Trossard has got the ball after a cross from Pascal Gross. Trossard has still got the ball, pressed and harried by Joe Gomez. Maupay is on the ball now, plays it back into Burn. Burn into Maupay, but is he going to get to it? Yes, he is. He's turned his face. He couldn't get past Jordan Henderson. Plays into Stevens. Stevens into Burn. Burn goes for the right-footed cross. It lands into Pascal Gross. Nico Williams heads it out straight for a corner on the right-hand side for Brighton. Let's see. Pascal Gross here to take the corner for Brighton. He's put his hand up. He's crossed it in. And it's been... Oh, wait. Oh! It's been headed out. And Brighton, I believe Stevens goes for the kick. And, yeah, it goes just about wide. Will United get till far? I think they will, personally. But then afterwards, Alisson tries to kick the ball out quickly into Naby Keita. But it gets headed out by Lamptey, who, again, I said, has been playing very well so far. Definitely for me been Brighton's best player. But yeah, it's a throw for Liverpool midway. They've got the ball midway through the half, and yeah, sorry, my stream went out. Nico Williams plays it into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez into Mohamed Salah. Salah cuts back, plays it into Henderson. Henderson straight back into Mohamed Salah, who's just in around in the middle of the, on the halfway line, who plays it back into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez tries to play a nice ball over the top into Nico Williams, but Naby Keita recollects it, plays into Gini Wijnaldum, and Liverpool again, Virgil van Dijk just by the centre circle, and plays into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez into Virgil van Dijk, sorry, not into Virgil van Dijk, into Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson into Salah, pass intercepted by Stevens. It lands straight into Burn. Burn tries to clear it out, goes into Trent Alexander-Arnold. Keita into Salah. Salah has got the ball, goes for the shot, and it's just wide. I mean, it was fairly wide, I think, in my opinion. And it is a goal kick for Brighton. Brilliant pressing there from Liverpool again. Naby Keita with a good pass. Maybe should Salah, there was Nico Williams free on the left-hand side. Maybe he should have played it to him, but when Salah gets into those positions, he only sees one thing, and that is the goal. And sadly, this time round, he wasn't able to get to it. But again, Liverpool pressing well, doing well, getting into good positions. And so far, if you guys are wondering the match stats for this game, Liverpool having 51% possession, 7 shots, 4 on target, while compared to Brighton having obviously 49% possession, 4 shots and 1 on target. Brighton committing 4 fouls compared to Liverpool's 2, and having 3 corners compared to Liverpool's 2. Again, not many chances, but the chances that Liverpool have had have been fairly good. But Brighton have now got the ball. Lamptey on the right plays it back into Webster. Webster plays a nice ball into Lamptey. Over hit ball into Lamptey, and it is now a goal kick for Liverpool. 2-0 Liverpool. 39 minutes gone. We're almost getting into half time. So far, as I said, a few chances for Liverpool. Brighton have had a fair few good chances as well. One falling for Trossard and another one falling for Maupay. So yeah, Brighton have had a fair deal of chances, but overall, Liverpool have been the better team with chances from Roberto Firmino. I mean, 2 really from Roberto Firmino. Obviously, the goal from Salah and the goal from Henderson, and another few chances. Oxlade-Chamberlain could have maybe won a header, but it was it was just off. It was just millimeters away. Naby Keita's got the ball, chests it down into Roberto Firmino, but it gets cleared out by Webster. But it lands into Joe Gomez, Pascal Gross gets it. It's tennis at the moment. It's going back and forth. But Liverpool have got the ball. They clear it out. Roberto Firmino against Webster. Webster heads it out, but it falls straight into Naby Keita, and it is, I believe, a free kick for Brighton. Just inside the halfway line. By the way, everyone in the stream, feel free to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. That would be much appreciated. But yeah, Liverpool at the moment, as I said, playing from right to left. 40 minutes and a half being played, and Brighton have played the ball over the top into Lamptey, who again has been Brighton's main threat, and if he's just won himself a free kick after a foul by Nico Williams, and it's a yellow card from Nico Williams after he just literally tramples on him. It was a brilliant run there, forced Nico Williams out wide, and Nico Williams, pretty smart foul because there wasn't a lot of space. There was a lot of space in front of him, and he has given away a free kick around on the right hand side, Brighton's right hand side, I should say, and yeah. But yeah, Nico Williams now on a yellow card. It's a free kick in a decent position. If Pascal Gross can get a good cross in, it could be a good chance here for Brighton. We'll have to wait and see though. There's a few players, Liverpool, playing the normal line that they normally do, trying to catch players offside. And let's see what Pascal Gross can produce from this free kick. Almost 42 minutes being played now. See, cross being played in, and it's been headed out by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Can Oxlade-Chamberlain get into it? No, he hasn't. And it's falling straight into McAllister. McAllister's tried to play the ball back. Is Mohamed Salah going to get it past Lamptey? No, he's not. Lamptey looks for a nice ball over the top. Manages to find Oxlade-Chamberlain out of position. It goes straight into Trossard. Trossard into Maupay. Van Dijk clears it out, and it falls straight into Nico Williams, who drives. He cuts back, plays it into Naby Keita. Naby Keita does a nice little flick on into Nico Williams. One of the little drag backs in the flicks. Does that. But Brighton have now got the ball after Nico Williams wasn't able to find anyone. And McAllister does one of the worst passes in in the world, but there is a Brighton player down, but Liverpool's still playing. It looks like he's touching his face, and I don't know if he's still down, but Liverpool just playing the ball. Henderson into Naby Keita, back into Henderson. Henderson back again into Naby Keita. He's in the middle of the park. Naby Keita plays into Junior Wijnaldum, who plays it back into Jordan Henderson. Henderson, Liverpool just playing the ball in around the middle of the park, round the right hand side, and Henderson finds Mohamed Salah in behind with the ball over the top. Salah's got the ball. Finds Trent Alexander-Arnold, who plays it back. 1-2 City right now, but it is a throw-in on the right-hand side for Liverpool. I don't know. They're talking about an elbow. I don't know from who. Let's see. Oh, Joe Gomez there going for a little... I don't know if that's intentional, but it's a little arm up there. It's out of focus, but yeah, on Trossard. An arm up. I don't know if that's going to go to VAR. I don't think it is, but the Belgium international not happy with what Joe Gomez has done there. If anybody's watching the match, feel free to leave your opinions on that. But yeah, Joe Gomez did not look overly keen on what happened there, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. Let's see. Let's have a look again. So, I don't think that's intentional. I don't think there was much in there. I don't think it was intentional. I don't know if it's gone to VAR, but yeah, I don't think it was intentional. Don't think that was an intentional foul, that one. But let's see. So now Proper has got the ball, plays it into Trossard. Trossard against Trent Alexander-Arnold, turns him and plays it back into Stevens. Stevens plays it into Webster. Webster into... Oh, nice play there. Lamptey's got the ball, crosses it in, and it's a shot and it's a goal. 2-1. Trossard there with the goal. 2-1. Nice, brilliant finish there. Brilliant play from Lamptey. Great assist from him. And it's 2-1 for Brighton. They're back in the game just before half-time. 30 seconds left to go plus stoppage time. I said, nice play there. They caught him. They caught Nico Williams. And the defence, Joe Gomez there caught napping. And it's now 2-1. And it was a brilliant goal. It's a brilliant finish there. It was a brilliant finish. On the volley, on the half volley. And Alisson can't do anything about that goal. Couldn't do anything about it. And it's now 2-1 to Liverpool. And now maybe let's see if Liverpool can maybe go back into their pressing ways. It's let's see. It's 2-1 though. And Brighton are playing a bit dangerously at the moment. But we're still waiting to see how much stoppage time has been left to play. And there's 4 minutes of stoppage time. Hey, we'll see. We'll see. But Brighton have got the ball with Webster. Webster plays it back into Ryan. I should put a timer. I'll put a timer. Let's see. Burn into Dunk. Dunk straight over the top into, I believe, into Gross, but he is in an offside position. And Liverpool get a free kick. Let's see. Let's see. Wait a minute, guys. Let me just quickly. Okay, well. Okay, perfect. So, yeah. Balls with Virgil van Dijk. 3 minutes left of stoppage time. Nico Williams is here on the ball on the left-hand side. He looks for Roberto Firmino in behind. But Lamptey again getting the ball, intercepting the ball. And he's got the ball right now. Plays it into Proper. Into Webster. Webster into... okay, it's a mistake there. Roberto Firmino, he's got the ball. Into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain goes for the shot and it's a corner. Brilliant block there from Webster. But yeah, this time it was Stevens who got dispossessed by Salah. Firmino gets the ball. Plays into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to go for the curled shot from outside the box. And it is now a corner for Liverpool. Assuming Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to take it. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, as I said, they can get a goal. Let's see what happens there. Yep, Trent Alexander-Arnold's taking it in swing corner from the left-hand side. Let's see what he can do. He's taking the steps. Let's see. Virgil van Dijk is in the box. Roberto Firmino's in the box. Mohamed Salah. They're making the runs. Is it going to be a goal? Virgil van Dijk tries to go for the header, but he gets headed out by what it looks like. It looked like it was Webster that time round with a very good header. And yeah, it's still 2-1. 1 minute basically left to go. Trent Alexander-Arnold. No, sorry. Oxlade-Chamberlain leaves the ball for Trent Alexander-Arnold to take from the right-hand side. Let's see. He plays it into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain plays it back into Trent. Trent looking for the cross. Headed out by Webster once again. But it falls straight into Jordan Henderson, who heads it out for a Brighton throw. 1 minute left to go. Liverpool 2, Brighton 1. And yeah, after 2 goals, one from Mohamed Salah and one brilliant finish from Jordan. Well, brilliant shot from outside the box from Jordan Henderson. And just before the break, a nice goal from Trossard after Nico Williams got caught out a little bit, and so did Joe Gomez. But Brighton have got the ball and they've got a free kick after following a foul from Joe Gomez, quite far out. 30 seconds, basically half a minute left for the half to end, unless the official adds any extra stoppage time. Let's see, free kick being taken. A few Brighton players are coming up because it's probably going to be the last chance of the half. Webster has gone up. I believe Dunk has gone up. Let's see what Brighton can do from this free kick. They've taken it low. Trossard has got the ball. He plays it back. He goes in for the cross, and it's an outside the boot cross, and it looks like it's going to be half-time now. Yes, half-time now. Liverpool 2-1 up. Fairly good. Brighton have had a few interesting moments, a few, few close moments. Brighton could easily, in another game, be 3-2 up, but Liverpool doing what they've done. They've been fairly clinical. The chances that they've had have been very good. A brilliant goal from Jordan Henderson and a brilliant goal from Mohamed Salah after brilliant pressing from Naby Keita. Firmino's had a few good chances as well, but overall Liverpool have controlled the game. They've been fairly good. And 2-1 after I said Liverpool were winning after 8 minutes. But yeah, very good performance. I'm going to quickly go downstairs to get some food because I am a bit hungry. So I'll be back in a minute. Wait up, guys. Yeah, I know, but I'm still asking. Use that as an excuse not to do any work. Okay. We are back. Let's go. So, I need to get myself some food, but feel free to leave your opinions on the first half. If you guys are watching it, let me know what your opinions are. So far, I think Liverpool have been alright. We're getting fairly exposed down on the right-hand side. And again, understandable, Nico Williams isn't a left-back. He can play there. Bro, Arsenal, that game was disgraceful. Honestly. I can't reiterate that enough. The game was disgraceful. Yeah, honestly, I don't understand how Arsenal fans can support Arsenal. To be fair, I've supported Liverpool through the rough times. It happens. You have the good moments, you have the bad moments. It is what it is, man. That's football for you. Alright, let's go. It's like this is a bloody mukbang at the moment. I was hungry as hell, so I had to get some grapes. But I didn't want to get something too much. Like, I don't think it was that bad. Like, the thing is, the Sheffield United one is, generally speaking, that 0-0 against Aston Villa was one of the worst things I have ever seen. Like, the fact that goal line technology didn't work, which is, I think everybody would say that was a completely foolproof system. Like, that's never happened. I've never seen anybody have problems with goal line technology and they managed to find it. Whether it was the referee not turning on his watch or there was an actual system problem with the goal line technology, I don't know. But that was crazy, in my opinion. And that was just genuinely crazy. I can't believe that could happen. And even still, because I was like, yeah, that's a goal. And then VAR should have been like, yeah, this was 100%. Like, they should have allowed it. And again, like, the problem is as well, is that those kind of games, especially for a team that's like, especially like for a team like Sheffield United, who were in a good run to actually get Champions League football. Not as much now. Let's say, for example, Sheffield United won that game. They got that one goal. Aston Villa open up. They get another goal. They get a bit more confidence. And for all you know, Sheffield United could be up there with Manchester United right now. And that's the way I look at it. You know, the problem is at the moment regarding, like, I'm all for VAR, by the way. I don't think VAR should be scrapped in the Premier League. And I know this is rich coming from Liverpool fans because people like Liverpool and all this, yeah. But I'm all for a fairer game. However, the problem with VAR at the moment, or VAR, whatever you call it, the problem is at the moment is that we can't agree on what is the best way to implement it. Well, I think the Premier League, because I personally think the way VAR is used in Europe, like in other tournaments and UEFA and stuff like that, is perfectly fine. However, in the Premier League, they've gone for a different approach, and I don't think it's worked as well as they thought it was going to do. Because I think a lot of the time they thought if they have somebody up there just having a look instead of the referee, it will take less time for the yeah, exactly. Like, sorry guys. But this is what I'm trying to say. The problem is, like, again, it was gonna happen, you know, in the Premier League without referees. We've got to also think about a time where there wasn't referees. However, I do think there's like somewhat of how can I say it? Like, there's somewhat of like a mental thing, because obviously referees would always, I think now referees are a bit more lackadaisical, so they won't actually, even if they do see it, because of VAR, they won't call it. So a lot of the time when they do make a decision, the VAR is going to call it. But when they don't, I think the problem is that when they don't make a decision, because most of the time it's just people in wherever it is, like in, you know, that place, I can't remember what it's called. But they're the ones making the decisions 9 times out of 10. It's rare where the referee actually makes the final call. From what I see anyway, it looks like the people in the VAR booths. So I think the things that they should do, in my opinion, to make VAR more accepted within the Premier League, because I do think in the Premier League, that's probably, like in English football, I think that's probably where VAR is the least accepted. I think if they gave microphones, so if we were able to hear the conversations between the VAR officials and also the referees, I think that would actually help a lot. I think, again, implementing the rule that if the referee's like, hey, well, I'm not too sure, let them go to the screens, because I just don't like the fact that there's a lot of things that different referees will give different opinions on. Like, it's like different players have different outlooks on the games and different managers have different outlooks on the games. Not every referee looks at the rules exactly the same. Like, there's some rules that some people deem as a strong challenge, some people won't deem as a strong challenge. You know, it happens. So I don't understand why they can't, you know, if they should, again, let the referee have the final say. So And for me, it's just... Oh, wait, sorry. Sorry, guys. Was it Be Right Back screen the whole time? Oh, it must have been by accident. But for me, I think it's disgraceful because the Premier League is the most watched league in the world. Like, the Premier League is the most watched. So they should be leading by example. But the way it feels like with the Premier League, with a lot of things, they lag behind the rest of the world. And that's my problem. Like, VAR, it was like... Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah. I just think it's disgraceful. I genuinely do think the way the Premier League and the FA have dealt with VAR, and it's not just in the Premier League, because we've seen instances in the FA Cup where they can't even draw lines properly, which is ridiculous. So, I'm sorry guys, but I really hope at the end of the season, I know there's not going to be that much of a break this season because obviously I don't know when the new Premier League is going to be starting, but whenever it does, I don't think there's going to be that much of a break. But what I'm trying to say is they need to have a relook at things. They need to refreshen things up because the way VAR is at the moment, I don't think it's good enough. And hopefully, because I do think in about 5 years' time, hello Kratz, man, how you doing? What's your opinions on the Liverpool game so far? But speaking of VAR, I think in 5 years' time, I think everybody will be happy with VAR. Because I think a lot of people's arguments was that, oh, VAR is not going to give any talking points, isn't going to have this. However, I think we've had more talking points with football and refereeing decisions with VAR than without. Like, we can go back last season when it wasn't in the Premier League. Think about that Tottenham City game. Think about the drama of that game. City coming from behind to win the game against, to win the tie. Raheem Sterling getting the goal to take City into the first, Champions League semi-final since they played Real Madrid and potentially winning, their first ever Champions League. For it to just go like that because of VAR is brilliant. Like, you're telling me that isn't brilliant to see? Like, that kind of drama. That, you think you've won everything and then all of a sudden it's taken away and then the opposition's celebrating. That's something you wouldn't get with refereeing decisions. And that's what I'm trying to say. There's so many different things that VAR is just, it's gone in and it's done something absolutely crazy. And you're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. So again, I do think VAR can be... What, man? I've seen a thread. I saw a thread on Twitter about Arsenal and VAR. I'm not even going to lie to you. Arsenal have been shafted. Nothing much, Tim. I'm just obviously watching the Liverpool game today. But yeah, what about you, man? How you been keeping up? But yeah, Liverpool, I do agree. First 10 minutes, we were good. I think we've been exposed a lot down our own left-hand side, the right-hand side. The right-back's been getting a lot of space and a lot of time. He's been probably Brighton's best player, as I said before. But yeah, honestly, hopefully, the pressing's still there. We're having a good pressing moments. I think Naby Keita, again, for about the third, fourth game in a row, he's had a very good game, which I'm very happy for. I'm just hoping that Liverpool sign Thiago now. Like, honestly, Arsenal have been... Like, the one for me that I was like, that's mad, was the Crystal Palace one. Where I think Arsenal scored, and they gave it as a foul on Chambers or something like that. That was crazy. Sorry, I saw somebody... That notification didn't even come up really quickly. But thank you to who subscribed. I didn't see it. But I saw somebody subscribe, but it didn't come up properly. Let me just shout you out quickly. Hope it should come up now. Yeah, shout out to Tony Kelly, man. Shout out to you. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, hopefully that'll be cool. Hopefully you're here for the run. Hopefully it's gonna be fun. Liverpool game is about to start again. Who's the referee against Tottenham, by the way? Because I saw a lot of Arsenal fans being annoyed about who the referee is against Tottenham. Yeah, I think it's Mike Dean who's the ref. I can't remember. But yeah, I do remember Arsenal fans being fairly annoyed about that. But yeah, let's let's do this. So Liverpool about to start the second half now. It should be starting in about the next minute. I'm assuming anyway. I'm gonna leave this apple to after the game. I'm sorry guys for the munch. I'm just absolutely hungry. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Absolutely starving. But yeah, I think the second half is about to start. So I'll get the headphones in. Liverpool playing, as I said, first 10 minutes, I totally agree with what Crack said. First 10 minutes we played quite well. We did take the foot off the gas a bit. However, I do think we maintained a decent level. And I'm just hoping in the second half we can just go back it again. If we can score another 2 goals, great. But yeah. Mad. Yeah, that's pretty mad. That's pretty mad, Jake, man. But Andy Robertson's coming on now. I think that's a good substitution, to be fair. I'm assuming for Nico Williams, because I say Nico Williams was getting caught out a lot down his side. You said the right back was getting a lot of freedom, to be fair. You know, Lamptey was getting a lot of freedom down on that right hand side, and I'm assuming Nico Williams is coming off. But he made his first Premier League debut. It was decent, but again, if he was playing right back, maybe that would have been a totally different equation. And yeah, Nico Williams has come off. I said I was gonna stop eating this apple. This apple's just really nice. But as I said, Nico Williams has come off for Andy Robertson. Hey, but this is the thing. It was like, you know, you always get those referees that you don't like. For me, it was Howard Webb. I used to hate Howard Webb. Used to hate him. Absolutely hate him. But let's see. Second half's about to start. Liverpool is kicking from left to right. And yeah, they've got a throw in now after David Proper manages to head it out, and Andy Robertson's got the ball now from the throw in, plays it back into Virgil van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk plays it into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez into Trent Alexander-Arnold. I was about to say Nico Williams, but no, wasn't it. Plays into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez into Virgil van Dijk. Virgil then plays it into Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson tries to find Roberto Firmino, but he gets cleared out. I think we should. Normally when we go a goal ahead, we tend to win the game. So, yeah. Apart from Atleti, that's literally the only time I can remember us going a goal down. I mean, a goal up and then not winning the game. But Trent Alexander-Arnold's now got a throw in. He tries to play it into Oxlade-Chamberlain, and it's resulted for another throw in the final third for Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold ready to take it once again. Let's see what happens here. Plays it back into Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum plays it back into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez does a nice turn, but gives it away for a throw-in. Yeah, that was pretty mad. Liverpool went 2 goals up though, to be fair. But yeah, let's see what happens. Morpay tries to get the ball, but Henderson does well to defend. And Liverpool trying. Oh wait, Salah, could he get to that? No, he cannot. After a ball from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Matt Ryan manages to get it, and Proper plays it into Lamptey. Lamptey turns, plays it into Proper. Proper back into Stevens, it looks like, and it's brilliant pressing there from Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum into Henderson. Henderson into Firmino, who takes a poor touch, and I think the pitch looks fairly slippery, to be honest. But Liverpool regroup with the ball, and it's on the halfway line with Virgil van Dijk. Virgil plays it into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez into does a nice low ball into Trent Alexander-Arnold, which goes into Naby Keita, and Naby Keita is then fouled on the halfway line by Stevens. Liverpool get the free kick, and yeah, we just got to wait and see. Arsenal will do better next season. I'm confident. I feel like Mika. You think it'll be 4-2? Hey, we'll see, man. I wouldn't mind a 4-2 because we can't keep a clean sheet anyway, so. Reminded, but Andy Robertson's got the ball following the free kick. Firmino plays a brilliant pass into Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum into Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's just a bit too much, but Andy Robertson plays it back into Andy Robertson, and there's a bit of a kerfuffle there, and Proper's now got the ball. He plays it into McAllister. McAllister into Joe Gomez. Well, he was trying to find Morpay, but it goes into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez, well, now Morpay's got the ball, turns Joe Gomez. Trent Alexander-Arnold does well, though, to defend it, but Brighton have got the ball back with Burn. Burn into Morpay. Morpay, what's he going to do? He cuts across, but Joe Gomez does a brilliant block. Naby Keita is now getting the ball, and it is now a throw-in for Liverpool. 48 minutes into the game, Liverpool 2-1 up after 2 early goals, one in the 6th minute and one in the 8th minute from Salah, and a brilliant finish from Jordan Henderson respectively. And Brighton, just before the break, managed to get a nice goal from Trossard on the half volley following a Lamptey cross. Now Liverpool have got a throw in, following from the throw in, Trent Alexander-Arnold kicks the ball out, and but Brighton get the ball back. It goes into Lamptey. Lamptey goes for the shot, and it's probably one of the worst shots I've ever seen in my life, and it's gone out for a goal kick for Liverpool. 49 minutes played. Still 2-1. But yeah, Brighton looking very lively, looking good. Liverpool so far haven't really done much to impose themselves in the second half. But again, Brighton are the ones chasing the game just to solidify, because I believe, if I look at the league table quickly, as Naby Keita is on the ball, does a brilliant turn pass there, and plays into Jordan Henderson, who plays into Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson into Oxlade-Chamberlain, who's actually been alright on the left-hand side. He spins past Lamptey. Is he going to cross it in? He has, and it's fizzed, but it goes straight into the arms of Matt Ryan. Let me just quickly have a look at what the league table is currently saying. Brighton, at the moment, they could still technically, face the drop, but if they get a win in maybe the next game, then I think they should be fine. But let's have a look. Brighton have got the ball at the moment. It wasn't that bad. It was just a scuff shot. It wasn't the best. But Pascal Gross has got the ball, plays it into Burn into Dunk. Dunk plays it into Proper into Webster. Webster's a bit far up. He plays a brilliant ball in behind to Lamptey, and he gets past Andy Robertson, but Jordan Henderson he tries to cut it back. Jordan Henderson does a nice block. Proper's now got the ball, and Van Dijk is able to clear it, but it lands straight into Proper once again. He crosses it in. It lands. Pascal Gross manages to win a header, but Van Dijk does well to clear it, and it lands it straight into Naby Keita. Naby Keita into Oxlade-Chamberlain, back into Naby Keita, who plays it into Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson looks for the switch ball. Is it going to go into Gini Wijnaldum? No, it goes into Mohamed Salah, and who heads it back into Trent, and now Mohamed Salah has got the ball. Yeah, the thing is, Firmino is a player who fits Liverpool's system perfectly. You know, Firmino isn't the type of player that could go into any system and be perfect, but he suits Liverpool. You watch how Firmino scores against Arsenal, by the way. I'm just saying. But yeah, Henderson's got the ball now. Plays it over the top. Tries to find Salah, but Dunk manages to clear the ball out very well. And it goes straight into Matt Ryan. Okay. But yeah, brilliant pass there. Okay, Brighton are managed to get in behind, and Van Dijk luckily goes in for a brilliant tackle, just to put Pascal Gross off, and it's now a goal kick for Brighton. But Brighton are managing to open up the defence a few times with a few quick 1-2 passes, with Trent pushing up. You know, it was very, very good. Very, very good from Brighton. Brighton are starting to get into the game a little bit more, and yeah. Let's see. Goal kick, though, for Liverpool. As I said, there's still not doing, since we've got the goal, not our best, to be fair. But Trent gets the ball, plays it back into Alisson. Alisson, okay. He's playing it very risky, but he's still got the ball. Plays it, tries to play it to either Van Dijk or Robertson. I don't even know who he was trying to play it to. But it's gone out for a throw-in in the final third for Brighton. It's not the best. Alisson was taking too long. He was taking too long just faffing about with it. What's your opinions on the game, LGA, man? What's your opinions on the game so far? But yeah, so far, I said not really too convincing in this second half. Wouldn't surprise me if Brighton do get a goal. However, Liverpool do need to wake up a little bit more in this second half. But Oxlade-Chamberlain's got the ball, plays into Navigator. Navigator, what's he going to do? He plays a brilliant ball into Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is through. Is he onside? Yes, he is. He cuts inside. Is that a goal? Oh, brilliant save. Brilliant save there. Salah tries to go inside. He makes the save, but however, I think it was the clearance that did it. Brilliant pass there from Navigator once again. Doing this thing. He does it always. I'm joking, not always, but he does it a lot. No, but honestly, Liverpool almost getting a goal there. Probably the best chance of the second half, probably so far. Brilliant clearance from the line, off the line. And let's see what... Yeah, Trossard's been very good as well, Trossard, for Brighton. But Joe Gomez... Okay, wait. Trent Alexander-Arnold's got the ball. He's driving. He gets dispossessed. And then someone's down injured, but Morpay's got the ball for Brighton. He gets... Okay, no, Navigator's got the ball back. Plays into Trent. Trent into Alisson. Alisson plays it into Robertson. Let's see what happens. Robertson has now played it out wide to Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's going to be interesting to see if maybe Harvey Elliott or Sadio Mane is going to come on. Maybe Curtis Jones might make an appearance. But it's going to be interesting to see. But Navigator's now got the ball out on the right-hand side. Plays it into Trent Alexander-Arnold, who now, well, he's got the ball back following a pass from Virgil van Dijk. Trent plays it into Andy Robertson with a nice switch ball. Passes it back to Henderson. Henderson, Liverpool just getting the ball from side to side. Trying to control the ball, trying to find the half spaces, and switching it, open up the pitch just like now with Navigator on the ball on the right hand side. Let's see what's going to happen. He plays it back into Trent. Is Trent looking for the cross? Yes, he is, but that is a very overhit cross, and it is a goal kick for Brighton. Not a very good cross there from Trent. Very uncharacteristic from him as well, to be fair. But yeah. Ooh. Ooh! Okay, Trent Alexander-Arnold doing a very late challenge. This was just before, following when Brian gave the ball away. Yes, I have, Dario. Yes, I have been to Anfield. It's very difficult to get tickets. I've tried. Hello from Croatia, by the way. But yeah, I've never actually been. I have been to Anfield. It's just very difficult for me to get tickets. But the atmosphere, it's not a myth. Some people may say that, but honestly, it's not a myth. I've seen some brilliant games, even if most of them have been in like the League Cup and FA Cup, and honestly, the atmosphere is amazing. If you want to lose your voice at Anfield, you will. You've got the chants, you've got so many songs, and it's brilliant, honestly. And especially if you're in a game and it's a crazy game or it's a last minute winner or something like that, you'll probably end up hugging someone you don't know, which is great. Obviously, right now with the whole COVID situation, no, it's not. But honestly, it's great. But Salah's got the ball, plays it into Oxlade-Chamberlain, and it's been blocked. It's a throw for Liverpool in the final third. But yeah, honestly, highly recommend it. By the way, everyone in the stream, feel free to leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. That would be much appreciated. No, honestly though, it's crazy. It was like I went to the Merseyside derby when Virgil van Dijk's debut and he scored. I was at the Kop and it was 1-1 at the time and he scored the winner. It was mad. It was absolutely crazy. The atmosphere was absolutely crazy. We were going outside the stadium and we were still singing. Like, I was singing all the way to the car. It was absolutely amazing. One of the best games I've been to, atmosphere-wise. Even, you get, like, the flares and stuff like that sometimes that come out, which is great. I'm not going to lie. It's great. But Henderson's got the ball now. Tries to play it. Poor cross there. But Liverpool have got another throw-in on the right-hand side. But, yeah, honestly, yeah. If you can get tickets, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. And if it's for like a Champions League game, even better. But yeah. By the way, everyone, as I said before, everyone in the stream, feel free to leave a like on the video and also subscribe. If you guys are new to the channel, that would be much appreciated. Hey, it's what it is, man. It happens, man. I was trying to get tickets to Liverpool Crystal Palace. But obviously lockdown as well, so it happens, man. It happens. But Alisson's just giving the ball away very poorly, and it's led to Trossard being on the ball. Liverpool have managed to regroup, but what's going to happen here? Brilliant defending there from both Gini Wijnaldum and Virgil van Dijk. But now Navigator's on the ball. He does a little step over inside, plays it to Roberto Firmino, who dummies it, plays into Ox. Brilliant one-touch play, and Andy Robertson's got the ball with a little bit of space on the left-hand side. He looks for a cross. It gets blocked, but he gets the ball back again. He goes for a little switch ball forward from Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson goes for the shot, and he goes straight to the goalkeeper. Hits it well, but not hasn't got the it just went straight at the goalkeeper. It hit it very well. Hit it across. Brilliant cross there from well, I should say switch ball from Jordan from Andy Robertson. And yeah, still 2-1. 30 minutes left to go, and yeah, Joe Gomez has just headed the ball out, and Gini Wijnaldum is in a little bit of pressure, but he manages to carry the ball well. Trent does a poor touch, but does a little nutmeg on McAllister, but Brighton have got the ball back again, and they're looking very dangerous since the restart. As I said, towards the last 15 minutes, Brighton were looking very good, and they're still looking very good now. Lamptey being one of the bright, the shining lights for Brighton, I should say. You could say they were shining bright. But he's just managed to, cause Robertson a few troubles, and has managed to win himself a corner for it. After, he tried crossing it in, and Robertson gets the block in. It's a corner on the right-hand side for Brighton. Let's see what happens. Let's have a look. It's an outswinging cross. 4 corners each for both teams. And let's see. It's a header, but it's been headed out by Jordan Henderson. However, it falls straight to McAllister. McAllister is being crossed in. It's a header, and oh my God, Liverpool have almost conceded a brilliant chance there. Brilliant chance there from Burn. It was a brilliant cross, and Burn just doesn't get the right connection onto him. It gets cleared by Gini Wijnaldum, and let's have a look if it was offside. He was definitely onside there. It gets hit by Proper, and Burn tries hitting on his left foot. He tried hitting on his left foot, and he just doesn't get the connection. He hits the bottom of his foot, and it ends up going for a throw-in, and that's a brilliant chance there for Brighton. Beats Alisson, but he just isn't able to do enough, and now substitutions are being made. Sadio Mane is coming on for Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Naby Keita, who I thought has been playing very well, has come off for man like Fabinho. Very good 60 minutes there from Naby Keita, in my opinion. Provided an assist, good pressing, and yeah, I will be watching the Liverpool Arsenal game live probably. But yeah, Oxlade-Chamberlain is a decent cameo as well. Not his worst cameo, to be fair. But it's a throw-in now for Brighton. Let's have a look, see what happens. Gone off again, Klopp's. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Alright, no probs, man. No probs. Yeah, I think the problem is, correct. I'm not too annoyed because again, sorry. Thing is, I don't think it was off. He wasn't offside. Sorry. Basically, Naby Keita's had an injury record at the moment, hasn't he? So I think Klopp's trying to just make sure he is the best midfielder at the moment. I totally agree with you. But I think at the moment we've also got to keep him fresh and fit. So we're playing games every 3 days, and I think if we can get 60 minutes out of him every single time, that's great. And Joe Gomez does well there. Liverpool got the ball. Sadio Mane is now first touch of the game. He gets him in. He's quite deep. Plays into Fabinho. Fabinho into Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane does very well, and it's a foul for Brighton after Mane puts his arm up, and it's a yellow card for Sadio Mane already. Already, Sadio Mane is on a yellow card. It was just for putting his arm up. I mean, it is what it is. Mane's already on a yellow card, though, after being on the pitch for about, 20 seconds? But yeah. What am I watching on? I'm watching on my satellite receiver. It's Canal Plus Sport Poland. So I'm watching Polish TV, essentially, is what I'm saying. But yeah, it's a free kick for Brighton. Hand is up. Crossed in. That's a good cross, but it's been headed up by Virgil van Dijk. It lands into the feet of Fabinho. Fabinho goes for the clearance. He finds Mohamed Salah. Liverpool could potentially have a counter-attack. Salah is through. He's lost his footing, but he's still got it. Is he going to be able to play it? Oh, sadly, he has not been able to. He was pressed and harried, and he was grabbed. Tried to find Mane as much as he could, but then the angle got too tight. Went for the shot. Brilliant counter attack for Liverpool, and it is a corner for Liverpool. Fabinho with a brilliant switch ball, and we'll have a look at it again. Salah touches it down. However, I think the little push there from the little push just ends up just messing him up, and he did try and find Sadio Mane, but that little push there from Lamptey just got Salah's footing completely wrong, and Salah does very well to stay up, but it made things very difficult. Oh, I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy with it. But corner by Andy Robertson, and wait, nothing there. Trent gets the ball, plays it into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez, what's he going to do? Plays it into Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson into Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane's got the ball on the left-hand side. What's he going to do? He looks for a 1-2 with Roberto Firmino, but Firmino doesn't think the 1-2 is appropriate at that time. And now Gini Wijnaldum's got the ball, who plays it into Andy Robertson down on the left. Mane has got the ball. He turns, finds Gini Wijnaldum with a very poor pass. Gini Wijnaldum tries his best to keep the ball. And another free kick for Brighton. Liverpool have given away 3 free kicks in this half. And that was another one. In the second half, Liverpool have had 4 attempts compared to Brighton's 3. Not exactly sure how many shots on target they've had, each respectively. But, yeah. And possession, Liverpool have dominated possession with 61%. But Henderson has just got the ball following a clearance from Matt Ryan. And wait, Roberto Firmino could get a goal. It was poorly passed back by Dunk, and Matt Ryan had to clear his lines, and it's now a throw-in for Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to be the one to take it. He takes it and it goes straight into Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum tries to play it, but he does a 1-2 with McAllister, and he's got a corner now for Liverpool on the right hand side. Question is now, is Andy Robertson going to take this corner or not? Let's have a look. I don't think he is. I think it's going to be another Trent Alexander-Arnold corner. Let's have a look. Virgil van Dijk has gone up for the corner as well. Hopefully he can win a header and get the goal. Let's see. Let's have a look. Corner's about to be taken. Let's see. Header, nothing there. No problem, Jake. See you in a bit. It's been repossessed. Okay, Trent Alexander-Arnold's crossed it in. And it's a foul on the push by Virgil van Dijk, I believe, on Webster. So nothing to see there. 25 minutes left of the game. Liverpool 2, Brighton 1. Let's see what Liverpool can do now. Got 25 minutes. Plus stoppage time, just to hopefully get another insurance goal. I think an insurance goal would be great, but we'll have to wait and see. Nico Williams there on the bench. Absolutely freezing as well outside. Yeah. What do you mean, what did you put? Sorry. Okay, wait. Salah's got the ball. Brilliant ball roll, but brilliant recovery from Webster. Webster's been playing very well as well for Brighton. And Henderson tries to get the ball back. And it is a foul on... no, McAllister, sorry. I watch on a satellite receiver. I've got Canal Plus Sports, so... it's from Poland. Polish TV at the moment. That's what I'm currently watching. But, yeah, so far, Brighton have been looking very good. And they've just taken a quick free kick with more play. But Mane does very well to defend. He gets the ball. He's still driving with it. He tries to get forward. It's, again, if you have a satellite receiver, but it just depends if you've got a satellite receiver. But Sadio Mane tries to skip past, but it's not enough. And it is now a free kick for Liverpool, about 20 meters in, I should say. And now they're into a drinks break. Let's see what, hopefully, so far, need to be a little bit better. Wait a minute, guys. I just need to quickly have a look. Let's have a look. Alright, let's go. Water break is... Alright, let's go. Okay, hello Eddie Murphy man, how you doing? Drink break almost about to finish now. I'm gonna have a little food. But yeah, let's have a look. I'm happy to hear that, man. Happy to hear that, Eddie Murphy. But tactics are being discussed by Brighton. And I believe there's going to be a substitution. I think you should, because it's Divock Origi. But Bissouma is coming on. Aaron Moy is coming on. And finally, I don't know who else is coming on. Let me have a look. Oh, Connolly. Connolly's coming on as well. But Mane's got the ball here on the left-hand side, following the drinks break, plays the ball back into Gini Wijnaldum, who plays it into Van Dijk, who, by the way, is his birthday today. Happy birthday to Virgil van Dijk. But Gini Wijnaldum plays into Fabinho. Fabinho looks for the ball out wide, finds Joe Gomez, who then finds Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah is driving on the ball, cuts inside, does a nice pass, Firmino tries to do a 1-2 with Salah, and Salah tries to do a 1-2 with Firmino. But Liverpool managed to get the ball back. It was failed. And now Mane plays into Roberto Firmino. Firmino tries to play it into Mohamed Salah. But the pass wasn't in the right direction. But Firmino gets the ball, plays into Robertson. Robertson into Gini Wijnaldum. Gini into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez does a nice pass into Trent. Trent tries to turn McAllister, but it's not enough. And the ball cleared out by Burn, and it's a free kick. Throw-in for Liverpool, and Connolly is now coming off for Trossard. No, they're not giving them upgrades. I don't think anyway. I'm now. McAllister is coming off for Aaron Moy. And then finally, who is coming on for Bissouma? Oh, David Proper. Proper is coming on. Let's see. Alright, so. Okay, so Andrew Robertson's got the ball, plays it into Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane finds, there was Andy Robertson on the overlap, but Sadio Mane is still going through, plays into Jordan Henderson, who plays it into Mohamed Salah. I think he was trying to find Trent now. Salah into Henderson, Henderson into Salah. Trent gets the ball now, crosses it in. It was an inviting cross, but it was nicely cleared as well. Joe Gomez does well, and I think he's given away a foul. This referee does not know the definition of an advantage. And Brighton looked for the quick free kick, but I think Joe Gomez is going to get... Not Joe Gomez, Virgil van Dijk is going to get to that very easily. And plays it into Gini Wijnaldum. Okay, let's go. Andy Robertson here. Plays it into Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum into Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson with a quick cross. And nothing made of it so far. Let's go. Alright, let's see. 18 minutes left. Nothing really happening so far in the second half. Probably the Mohamed Salah / Mane chance. But apart from that, nothing much to really talk about in the second half. As Trent Alexander-Arnold passes it to Jordan Henderson. Who then finds Sadio Mane, who's currently at the moment operating down the right hand side. He goes in for the cross. Is a bit too short, not too much pace on it. And Matt Ryan collects it and plays it into Stevens. Stevens has got the ball, finds Bissouma. Bissouma does a brilliant drive through, and he's found He's found Connolly, but Joe Gomez does very well to defend past it, and it is now a corner for Brighton. Brighton, as I said, have been playing very well, especially since half time, and we have to wait and see what happens. Come on, let's see what happens. Aaron Boyd to take the corner from the left-hand side in swinging and all. He takes the corner and Alisson misses the ball. Is that a corner or is that a goal kick? However, Alisson completely misses the ball from the corner. Not a good look. Let's have a look at the replay now. Alisson tries to get a header onto it, tries to get a touch onto it. Let's have a look from this angle. Who manages to get... Oh, God, I don't even know who gets a touch onto it. I think it was either Firmino or Dunk. I believe it was Dunk that tried to get a flick on a header into the back of the net, but it just goes wide. And it's now a goal kick for Liverpool, and it's taken by Alisson into Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez into Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent into Sadio Mane, which gets intercepted, but Andy Robertson gets the ball back. He's driving, plays into Sadio Mane. Sadio, he cuts it back into Henderson. Henderson goes for the shot, and it's oh my God, I thought it was in. But however, the camera's deceived me, and it's just gone wide out for a corner for Liverpool. Brilliant play from Andy Robertson, doing the Scottish drive, and plays into Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane manages to find Jordan Henderson. He goes for the shot first time. Roberto Firmino tried his best to try and get a little touch onto it, but it just drastically just goes wide, and it's now a corner for Liverpool. Henderson hands on heads because he's like, I've been so unlucky. Andy Robertson this time to take the in-swinging corner. Let's see how he does. Come on. It's very short, but oh my God, Mohamed Salah has just scored a header. There is the goal that we needed. Mohamed Salah, 3-1. It was a very low corner, and Mohamed Salah managed to get in front of the marker with a low header, and Mohamed Salah has made it 3-1. What a header there. We're looking here. He's marked by Lamptey. Lamptey loses his foot, and Salah gets in front of him and does a brilliant header on the near post. Matt Ryan can't do anything. Salah gets the right amount of pace, and Robertson, I thought it was a very low cross, but he ended up working, and a brilliant header there from Mohamed Salah to make it 3-1. And that is a brilliant way, after not playing too good in the second half, just to get ourselves the cushion that we need. But yeah, 2 goals here for Mohamed Salah. And I don't know what that means for the Golden Boot race, but Salah, he's putting himself in there. He's putting himself a foot in for the Golden Boot in the Premier League. So let's have a look quick. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the Golden Boot right now. So Mohamed Salah at the moment, this season. Now, I don't know if this one counts today's goals. However, I think it does. Salah will be 3 away. But Liverpool in the attack again with Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson plays it back into Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane finds Jordan Henderson, who plays it back into Trent. Trent crosses it in, and he gets headed out. Aaron Moy clears it. But now Fabinho's got the ball back, plays into Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent is going to look for the cross. No, he's not. He finds Jordan Henderson, who plays it back into Trent. Trent switches it into Andy Robertson. Liverpool getting into the flow of things. And Robertson's got the ball, plays into Sadio Mane. Mane cuts back, gets dispossessed very well by Bissouma. But Fabinho does a brilliant tackle, but Bissouma still manages to keep the ball. And Aaron Moy is down here on the left-hand side. Plays the ball into Trossard, but I believe it is a foul on. It's a foul for who? I think it's a foul for Brighton and a yellow card for Fabinho following a late challenge. I definitely think it was a free kick, but okay. Let's see then. So it is now a free kick. 12 minutes to go. Free kick for Brighton. Two of the Liverpool players that have come on have already received yellow cards, and Andy Robertson's got an assist. That's great. What a goal there. What a goal. What a goal there. What a header there from Mohamed Salah. Let's see. Okay, Jordan Henderson looks like he's in a little bit of discomfort at the moment. The free kick has yet to be taken, but Henderson looks in a little bit of discomfort. I don't know whether he's injured or not, but we'll have to wait and see. Again, the physios are already with him, and James Milner looks like he's coming on. He's warmed up, and he looks like he's coming on. So, thought maybe they'd bring on Curtis Jones, but James James Milner coming back from injury, obviously. Henderson is taking off the armband, and Henderson isn't able to continue in this game. He's able to walk off, so that is a good sign. He's not in a stretcher or anything like that, but it looks like it is going to be the end of this. It looks like the end of the game for Jordan Henderson for this one, as sad as that is. But so far, 3-1 up. James Milner's about to come on. That is now our fourth substitution. We've got one more substitution left before the end of the game. Maybe we might see a Harvey Elliott or Curtis Jones come on. We'll have to wait and see. But 3-1 at the moment. 10 minutes left to go. Let's see what we can do. There's going to be a bit of stoppage, I think. I think there's going to be about at least another 4 minutes of stoppage time. But free kick's now been taken. And Burns got the ball. I think following... And it's been crossed, but it gets blocked. He goes in for the cross again. Is it going to get headed out? Yes, but it falls straight into Gini Wijnaldum. Makes it... Doesn't do the best clearance. And it goes straight into Morpay, who's very alert to get to the ball. And luckily, Virgil van Dijk gets on top of him and wins the header. Because if not, that could have easily been a goal there for Brighton. And as I said, Brighton have had the good chances, and that was one of them. But Van Dijk showing why he's one of the best centre-backs, if not the best centre-back in world football. And Brighton have now got a corner. It was taken short. Aaron Moy tries to cross it in, but now Trossard's got the ball. He does a little turn. Gets ahead of Andy Robertson, but it's not enough. And Alisson's now got the ball. Kicks it into Mohamed Salah, but it goes out for a throw-in inside the Brighton half. Wasn't his best kick, but that was very close there. Very, very close. Let's see. Let's see. So, now, Gini Wijnaldum's got the ball. Liverpool 3-1 up with 9 minutes to go. Gini travelled the ball a bit, but plays it back into, along to Fabinho, who plays it into Andy Robertson. Now, Fabinho has got the ball back again. Plays it back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk into Andy Robertson. Let's see. Firmino makes a run, but it's not been it wasn't used. But now Firmino does have the ball. Does a nice back heel, but Lamptey again able to get the ball, and it's gone out for another Liverpool corner. Can it repeat himself? Now, obviously, it's on the left-hand side now instead of the right-hand side. So we'll have to wait and see whether Trent or Robertson's going to take it. I'm assuming it's going to be Trent this time round with the little in-swinger. However, we'll have to wait and see. Oh no, it's actually Robertson. Robertson this time again, following, after getting an assist, he has been given the duty to take this corner. Let's see what happens. Salah again in a similar position, and it's been flicked over, cleared out by, I believe, Dunk, but it's been poorly cleared out by... Okay, Liverpool have got a chance here. Roberto Firmino's got the ball here, in around the box. Plays into Van Dijk. Van Dijk plays into Sadio Mane. Mane goes for the curler, and it's been headed out by Dunk. And Lamptey's got the ball back. He's going to try and clear it. No, he's driving with the ball. He turns back round, plays it into Webster. Webster pressed by Firmino, but is able to manage to find Bissouma. But Bissouma gives the ball away, but it goes straight back into Lamptey. And Brighton are somewhat living dangerously, but they've still managed to keep the ball. Now Webster plays into Burn. Burn has got the ball. Hey, no clean sheet. It is what it is, man. But Morpay's got the ball. Let's see what happens. He plays it into Bissouma. Bissouma then goes into Trossard. Trossard plays it into Aaron Moy, but Roberto Firmino, he's got it. Come on, Roberto Firmino. That's a poor pass there from Roberto Firmino. Don't know what the hell he's thinking there. Now it's a free kick for Brighton, following a foul on James Miller. But Roberto Firmino had options left and right, and he goes down the middle, and it's just really poor. Bro, we're winning, so you can't say we suck, because we're winning. But that's crazy. That's crazy. He's not having his best season, I will give you that. If he said he wasn't having his best season, I'd give you that. But he's not trash. But Aaron Moy's got the ball now. Let's see what happens. Plays it into Stevens. Stevens managed to find Trossard, and Trossard, I think in an offside position, we'll have to wait and see, tries to take a shot. I think maybe try and lift over Alisson, but then he absolutely hits it over the bar. Was he in an offside position? No, he was just about onside. Played on by Joe Gomez, and a very good chance. Brilliant pass there from Stevens, by the way. But yeah, 100% he would. He's not even the worst. Like, the thing is, you say he's trash, but he's not even the worst Brazilian striker in the Premier League. I'm just saying. But Mane does very well there. He's turning. They're trying to foul him, but he's still got the ball. He's still got a ball. They've got to give him a foul. Yes, they have. But Lamptey has got a yellow card. Bro, Jesus is not better than... Come on. Jesus is trash. Jesus is not better than Firmino. You cannot say that. Simple as. You cannot say Jesus is better than Firmino. That's just blasphemy. That's simple as. Simple as. That's just blasphemy. But yeah, 5 minutes left. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Corner. No, not corner. Free kick. Trent and Robbo all over it. Let's see what he's going to do. Bro, he's not. He's not, though. If you can't say that as a fact, because it's just wrong. But Van Dijk heads it. Gini Wijnaldum tries to go for the header. Very good free kick. It was a header from Van Dijk, from the cross by Andy Robertson. Van Dijk heads it over. Gini Wijnaldum, basically an open net, if I'm being honest with you. And he hasn't, I think because Aaron Moy managed to get a little touch onto it. But he's hit it over the bar, and it's a goal kick now for Brian. He's got a look of disgust, and he's like, I can't score away from him. Roberto Firmino's just come off. Who's he come off for? Is it Divock Origi? Oh no, it's Takumi Minamino. Minamino has come on. That's what we love to see. Minamino playing in what I think is his best role in the in this, the Firmino role, as you will. But Dan Burn gets the ball, does a poor pass, and Colony tries to press, and it's now a throw-in for Brighton. Brighton trying to get the ball quickly, but there's not enough options. Burn still looking for options down the left-hand side. Joelinton Almighty, that's crazy. He plays it into Basuma. Basuma does well. Basuma plays it into... Oh my god! Oh, brilliant! Was that a save? Was that saved by Alisson? No, it wasn't. It was just an outswinging shot. And Colony there almost getting a goal for Brighton to maybe bring him back into the game. Brilliant play there from Basuma. And yeah, Colony does well just to get past Joe Gomez. And it was just a poor shot there, to be fair. I don't know if it was a shot or a cross. The cross didn't find the man. A bit unlucky. Maybe, yeah. I think it was just a bit too heavy. However, again, in the position that he was, I think he had to do that. But, yeah, very unlucky there. Now, Mohamed Salah has left the ball out for a throw-in following a long ball from Trent. And now Trent is here to take the throw-in. Plays it. Where is he going to play it? plays it into Takimi Minamino, takes a poor touch, and now Webster's got the ball. A brilliantly touched down there by Colony, and Joe Gomez has made a foul, and it's a yellow card. It's a yellow card for Joe Gomez. That's probably what, the fourth or fifth yellow card of the game. I think it's the fourth yellow card of the game for Liverpool. It was a ball over the top, and Colony does takes a very good touch away from Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez tries to pass it back to Alisson. It was a bit under hit, and in the process, he just does a little foul on. Hey, that's good, man. That's good. But yeah, it's a free kick for Watford. Not Watford. I said Watford. For Brighton. And Brighton, brilliant clearance there for Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez lands into Fabinho. Fabinho into Trent. And now, could there be a counter-attack? Nope. Lamptey manages to clear the ball out. Now it's a throw in. 1 minute left plus stoppage time for this game to finish. Let's see what Liverpool can do. Brighton have had a few chances. Brighton have looked dangerous. They've been pretty good. They've had a few passing moves. But I think Liverpool have had the best chances. I mean, the chances that they had, you know, Salah scored a very good goal. I think defensively we still need a little bit of working on. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, Brighton have looked very good. But Liverpool obviously just showing why they're champions, and not like a blitzy performance, but a very good performance. And Colony has been found in behind, and I believe it is offside on Colony. We'll have to wait and see. Referee has flagged it. We'll have a look at the replay and see if he was in an offside position. Yes, he is in an offside position there. But yeah, we're now approaching 90 minutes. Let's see how many minutes of stoppage time is going to come into play. Let's see. Yeah, bro. Like, no, that goal. Nah, for me, that goal against Leicester was like iconic. I think that Welbeck goal for against Leicester was iconic. But 6 minutes of stoppage time, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool should come back. Takimi Minamino does well to press very high up the pitch. And now Robertson has got the ball. Plays it into Minamino. Minamino pressing Harry. He gets tackled. Not the best. He didn't have the awareness there. And it's a foul by James Milner on Bissouma. And Brighton have got a free kick within their own half. 5 minutes left to go. And it is currently Liverpool 3, Brighton 1. Looks like the game is going to be finished. But yeah, let's see. Brian Trossard has got the ball on the left-hand side. Tries to play it, and he's been dispossessed. James Milner's got the ball. Plays it into Salah. Salah into Mane. Mane takes a poor touch, but Mane's still got the ball in around the edge of the box. He sees... oh, no, he's played it into James Milner. But it's a poor pass, very under here. Andy Robertson pushed up for the overlap, but Mane didn't see him. Tried to play to James Milner, but it was a very poor pass. And it's now Brighton are trying to look on the counter-attack, but they play another poor pass. And now Gini Wijnaldum's got the ball. Can Liverpool get another goal before the end of the game? That is the question. Salah's got the ball. Plays it into James Milner. James Milner plays it into... Andy Robertson with a nice little switch. Mane is now on the ball. He's waiting, looking for options, but then reverts back into Andy Robertson. Andy Robertson finds Mane looking for the overlap. Mane does a lovely turn. He's still got the ball. Is he going to? And that is a goal kick. He tries going for the cross, and Brighton. I mean, it was brilliant defending there from Stevens, and not Stevens. Sorry, I am absolutely bugging. But it's brilliant defending. And now it is a goal kick for Brighton. And Brighton have now got the ball here with Byrne. Byrne has played the ball over the top, but it goes straight into the feet of Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez now clears the ball out. And Minamino, is trying to get the ball, but it lands to Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum just holding the ball up very well. Tries to switch it successfully into Mane. I think he was trying to find Robertson though. But Mane manages to find Robertson. What's going to happen here? Is he going to play it? He plays it back into Mane. Mane goes for the shot. And oh, it's just wide. It goes for a little curler from outside the box on the left-hand side. And Mane wasn't able to find the back of the net, but it was a very good chance there to get the 4th goal of the game. I mean, the game's already finished, but a 4th goal would be nice. I'm not even going to lie to you. Let's see. Let's see. I can't see anything. They're just showing a close-up on Salah. Okay. They Brighton tried playing the ball over the top to Colony, but Joe Gomez does well, and he finds James Milner. Liverpool they look hungry to get the 4th, to be fair. And Sadio Mane's now got the ball. Andy Robertson's on the overlap. Is he going to find him? Yes, he does. Is he going to go for the cross? Minamino almost getting to it, but Salah, is he going to get to it? He's going for the shot. Oh, and a brilliant save from... Was that a save? Brilliant save there from Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan gets a hand from Andy Robertson's cross. Salah tries to get the rebound, and it's a brilliant save from what's his face? From Matt Ryan. It was going to go in, and Matt Ryan does a brilliant save. He's a very underrated goalkeeper, and he does a very good save there to stop it from being 4-1. And it's now a corner with 2 minutes left. Corner for Liverpool. As I said, Liverpool still look hungry, and Trent has played it short to James Milner, who plays it back into Trent, and it's crossed in, but now it's fallen into Colony. Colony still got the ball. Basuma's now got it. Does well to get past Takimi Minamino, but it's forced back. But it does a very good turn around on Minamino again. And but Minamino's trying to press on Burn, but Dunk has now got the ball. 1 minute left. Plays into Morpay. Morpay has got it into Aaron Moy. Aaron Moy does a nice switch ball into Trossard. Trossard's got a little bit of time and space. And Andy Robertson, but he tries to cross it, and Andy Robertson gets the ball back. And now Sadio Mane. They said Liverpool look hungry to get the goal before the game finishes. And Mane finds Salah. Salah is holding the ball up, maybe trying to look for Mane or Robertson. Nope, he finds James Milner. James Milner plays it into Takimi Minamino. Minamino, he's through, and he should be scoring now. Oh, he should be scoring. He brings the ball out of 2. Connolly, same thing, man. Same thing. Connolly, same thing. Anyway, same thing. Yeah, bro, it's just like you look at the words. But anyway, it's a corner for Liverpool. Takimi Minamino, man, he almost scored in his debut. He almost... But yeah, Minamino plays it into Andy Robertson. Liverpool is still trying to find the 4th goal. Will they find it? Mohamed Salah, he's found! And it's just over the bar, and that's got to be the end of the game. Liverpool, towards the last 10 minutes, have been trying to find the last goal. But... Oh, that is poor. Salah should be scoring that. That was for his hat-trick. That was for Salah's hat-trick. He's literally had 2 great chances there for his hat-trick. He's not happy with it, to me, from the looks of things. It's the end of the game. Liverpool 3, Brighton 1. But yeah, brilliant. I don't know. I'm going to give my review of the game right now. Before we do, feel free to leave a like on the video and also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel as well. Alright, if you need... Liverpool probably will beat Chelsea, I'm not going to lie. Hopefully, anyway. But... Wait a minute, guys. So, this is my post-match analysis of my... If I'm going to recap this game so far, I think the Liverpool lineup was very good. I was very happy with it. It was very interesting to see, first of all, Robertson to get a rest, because obviously he did have that little bit of an injury. Mane to get a rest as well, because Donny never gets a rest. And also Fabinho, who's been in very good form. And he has... Yeah, he's been in very good form. And hope, it's good for him to get a rest, because he's been playing literally every minute of every game. Naby Keita, happy that he was starting today as well. And it was a very interesting midfield. It was going to be interesting whether we're going to play a 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. We ended up playing with a 4-3-3. But from the get-go, Liverpool, especially Naby Keita, and I'd probably say Gini Wijnaldum, but Naby Keita more was pressing the midfield very high up the pitch. I mean, Brighton, very high up the pitch. And that's what led to the first goal. The first goal coming from like, I'm just about to see the goal here, but the goal coming from a brilliant pressing action from Liverpool, triggered by Navigator, gets the ball, plays it into Mohamed Salah, does very well, and then slots it into the bottom hand corner, and then again another pressing action triggered by Navigator, plays it into Firmino. Firmino plays an okay ball into Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah gets dispossessed, and on once he gets dispossessed, it was a brilliant shot. Brilliant shot from Jordan Henderson. Wraps his foot around the ball, finds the far corner, and makes it 2-0 after like 8 minutes. It was brilliant. It was brilliant from Liverpool. And however, I will say, they're about to show the stats now. But from the first, after the goal, we kind of dropped off. However, if you look at the stats though, 19 shots, 8 on target, compared to Brighton's 12 and 2, 56% possession. We had a lot of passes, but Brighton did pass the ball very well. Liverpool made 472 passes, 83% pass accuracy, multiple corners. Mohamed Salah played very well as well. But what I was going to say, 10 minutes, we were very good. We were creating a lot of chances. We're not creating a lot of chances, but we were looking very dangerous. However, Brighton were able to get, it started off with that an offside call where, I think it was Gross found Morpay in an offside position, but the signs were there, and then again Morpay was able to find a chance, and there was a few times where if Morpay was maybe a bit more alert, he maybe would have been able to get a goal. Trossard was very dangerous, and so that right hand side was Brighton's right hand side was Liverpool's left hand side was getting so exposed. It was absolutely just shocking how exposed we've been in the down our left hand side. I understand Nico Williams, which I was very happy for him to say, finally get his Premier League debut. He was looking very energized, but again he was getting dispossessed a little bit and getting caught out quite a bit, if I'm being honest with you. But I was happy with his performance, but I do think Andrew Robertson, it was good for him to actually come off. Now, and he did, but to be fair to Nico Williams, he did do a goal saving block, and he was playing in a position that is out of his position, because normally he does play on the right hand side and he is a right footer. But again, Liverpool took their foot off the gas, and it kind of carried over in the second half, if I'm being completely honest. It did carry over in the second half. Brighton created more chances, I'd say. They just weren't able to hit the target. The best one probably landed to Burn, following a cross from Proper, I believe. It fell perfectly. It's just that he couldn't get his foot right, and those are the margins that in football games. And Brighton were very unlucky there. It ended up being cleared by Gini Wijnaldum, but yeah, Brighton were a bit unlucky, to be honest, at some points. But Liverpool carried on, kept the ball quite well, but Brighton again had a few moments where they were doing good passing actions, good 1-2s, similar to when they played Arsenal. When Arsenal, especially even the goal, a great passing moves and stuff like that, which on another day could have been different. There was a few times there was one time when Alisson missed the ball completely, dunk, ends up winning the header, but it just isn't able to get on target. If it goes on target, it's a goal. But the game was wrapped when Robertson obviously came off from the bench, gets a brilliant, takes a corner, which I thought he's going to hit it low, which he does, but Mohamed Salah makes a brilliant run, gets past Lamptey, who was playing brilliantly against us, and gets in behind, gets in front of him, gets the header, and gets his second goal of the game to wrap the game up. Brighton still pressed and harried, but that basically put the nail in the coffin. And then once that happened, 15 minutes till from the last 15 minutes of the game, Liverpool wanted to go for the jugular. And maybe on another day, obviously we had so many chances. Henderson had one, Firmino had one, Mane had one. There were so many chances in behind, which from saves from Matt Ryan, good defensive blocks, and it was very, very good from Liverpool. I'm very upset that Takimi Minamino wasn't able to score, and Salah wasn't able to get his hat-trick, but very good performance from Liverpool overall. A bit of a few nervy moments, but overall I'd say it was a good performance. But yeah, so I'm going to give now my player ratings. Alisson in goal, didn't have much to do. His distribution wasn't normal Alisson. There was a few moments where he messed up a little bit, and there was a few times where, you know, coming out from corners and stuff. However, overall, I will say it was a decent performance. So I'm going to say, what, a 7 out of 10. And then, wait a minute, guys. And then I will say for Trent, I will say it was, again, a decent performance. So for me, I'm going to give him what? Did he get it? No. So defense, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to say 7 out of 10. No, actually 8 out of 10. Joe Gomez, I think he could have done better for the first goal. For the Brighton goal anyway. I thought he was caught a little bit napping and maybe could have done a little bit better. But yeah, I'm going to say what? It's 7 out of 10. And then Van Dijk, very well. I'm going to give him a solid 8.5 out of 10 because a lot of the times he was actually the main reason why you know, Brighton didn't score. There was a lot of blocks that he did. Especially the one I remember was when Gini Wijnaldum did a poor header and almost gave away a goal. But Van Dijk does very well to get the ball. And then I will say for Nico Williams, I'm going to say a solid 6.5 out of 10. I think he got caught out a bit defensively, but in attack he was good and he did make some good defensive blocks and stuff like that. So again, I'm going to say 6.5 for Nico Williams, but I'm happy to see him, you know, I'm happy to see him get the, you know, get the goal, the games that he needs for the Premier League medals. Then I will say for Fabinho, no, not Fabinho, for Gini Wijnaldum. Again, like he almost conceded a goal, which would have been really bad, but overall, I thought it was an alright performance. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. Jordan Henderson gets a very good goal, pressed quite high up the pitch. I'm gonna say, as I said, I don't think he was the best midfielder on the pitch. I'll get onto that in a bit. And some people will be like, oh yeah, you know. In my opinion, he was. But I'm gonna say still with Jordan Henderson 8 out of 10. Naby Keita, you guys know, I understand why he came off at 60 minutes, but I still think he was the best player on the pitch. The best midfielder on the pitch, I should say. I don't think he was the best player on the pitch, but he was definitely the best midfielder on the pitch. Obviously, was the main reason for both of the goals actually going in, to be fair. And he was very good, very good. You know, started the pressing actions in the first 10 minutes. Got an assist as well for the second game in a row. So yeah, I'm going to say a solid 8.5/9 out of 10. I'm not too sure. I'm going to say 8.5 because I don't think it's 9 out of 10 territory. Because I don't think it's Naby Keita's best performance either. But his pressing-wise, it was very good. Pressing, I think, is probably one of his best. But overall performance, I don't think it was his best. But it was a very good performance nevertheless. Then I will say for Mohamed Salah, I'm going to say a 9.5 out of 10. I don't think it was a 10 out of 10 performance. If his finishing was a little bit on fire, especially towards the end. I definitely think he was definitely my man of the match. Got 2 goals, created a lot of chances, was very dangerous, was causing them a lot of troubles, was always a threat on the counter attack. So yeah, I'm gonna say for Mohamed Salah a 9.5 out of 10. Then for Roberto Firmino. Again, was helped out for the goals, for the first 2 goals. Well, I'd say the second goal. Did create a few chances as well. Maybe could have had a better finishing, but was important for us. So I'm going to say 7 out of 10 for Firmino. But again, not the usual Firmino we see. We need to see a better Firmino. I don't know when we're going to see the Firmino that we all love to see and we all know that we can see. But I'm still going to say a 7 out of 10. Then I'm going to go with, who was it? Oxlade-Chamberlain. I think it was actually all right on the left-hand side. He was actually beating his man quite a lot. He did his, he did quite well. Bro, the thing is, I understand, because I don't think he was the worst player. I don't think he was. I think there was nobody that played badly. I just think, I think I'm going to stick with a 7. You guys, if you guys can disagree, you guys can leave your player ratings down there in the stream or in the comment section below, depending on when you're watching it. But yeah, so yeah, I'm going to go with that. Then Oxlade-Chamberlain, I think he played quite well. He beat his man quite a lot. Compared to what he normally does on the right-hand side, to be fair. He was actually a bit of a threat. Yeah, exactly. 6. You see, I was going to say maybe a 7, 6.5. That So, but for Firmino. So yeah, I'm gonna say for Ox, I'm gonna say again another 7 out of 10. I don't think it was amazing, but it was good. It was good. It was a good cameo. Now, going with the bench, Andy Robertson, I thought he was a very good impact from when he came off from the bench. I'm gonna say what, an 8.5 out of 10. Obviously got an assist. Was always looking for the overlaps, looking like the normal, Andy Robertson that we see that isn't drunk. Looked absolutely amazing. I was very happy to see him play very well. So yeah, I'm going to say 8.5. Even though he played 45 minutes, it was a very good 45. Well, technically 50 minutes. But it was a very good 50-minute cameo from Andy Robertson. Always looking for the overlap. Even sometimes when he wasn't always being found on the overlap, he was very good. Then I will say who came on as well. Mane, good. A bit annoyed that he did... he got a yellow card. It's quite early on, but again, I thought it was an alright performance. I don't think it was his best. It wasn't a Sadio Mane performance, if you get what I mean, but it was a decent cameo. So I'm going to say 7.5 out of 10. So Fabinho, doing what he had to do. He had to do the dirt work when he had to. So again, I'm going to say what, 7. I'm going to say a 7 out of 10 for him. He obviously did get a yellow card. Then who else came on? Minamino and Milner. Obviously Henderson did come off injured. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Milner again was pretty decent. His pressing was good. Gave away a few fouls, which is a bit annoying. But I'm still gonna say what I'm gonna go with a 7 out of 10 again. It wasn't to be fair, only for what he played, I'm gonna say 7 out of 10. Obviously, it is relative to how much they played. And then Minamino should have scored. He should have scored, but he looked lively. He was looking in behind. He was trying to get. He looked more natural in that central position, in my personal opinion. So again, I'm a bit annoyed that he didn't get a goal. He got dispossessed a few times, but he should have done. But he should have got that goal. He should have got the bag. So I'm gonna say, again, I'm gonna say another 7 out of 10. I'm just 7 out of 10 City out here because I don't think anybody played really badly. And then finally, who have I missed? Have I missed anyone? I don't think I have. I said Milner, Mane, Fabinho, Minamino. Oh, and Robertson. Yeah, I've mentioned everyone. But yeah, 92 points now. We have got four games left. Let me check quickly the league table. I believe we've got 4 games left to get 9 points to beat the Centurions, to beat the all-time points record. Liverpool can do that. I'm happy. We got another win. We need 9 more points. We've won the league. We've got to go for the 100. So hopefully we can. But yeah, it is the end of the stream. If you guys liked it, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed today. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. But yeah. So, feel free to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Liverpool are 92 points. We won 3-1. Stay safe. And I hope you guys have a very nice day. See ya.